Autumn Hayha just subscribed for 13 months, been here a year, still bad houses lol.
The Bouncer. The Bouncer.
Oh, hello. Happy Sunday. I hope it's, just another sleepy Sunday. Nothing unusual going on. Nothing in the news. Nope. Nothing. Hi. We're on the beach. I'm not going to show you the sand. I don't have that in this asset. How's everybody doing? Autumn, thank you for the 13, by the way. That's a lot of reverb. It's a bit. I'm hiding behind the watermelon. Don't worry about it. Hey, wait. Yeah, I'm here. Hello. Yeah, you know how it goes. We got houses. I'm still thinking about Quiet Man stuff. I'm sorry. The heck? I forgot about that sound. Hi, Mutton. Hang on. I was just kind of killing time, and I was just sort of like, are there any good Quiet Man gifs that I wasn't aware of? I mean, there is the springy over the head animation. Let me see. What gif is this? Hang on. Oh. That's something different. I don't think it ever starts over. It just happens. I might actually leave that there. Is there a way I can make this actually replay itself? What was that doing on my desktop? How long have you been there? Esports.gif, how long have you been nestled in the corner of my immaculate desktop? Hang on. There's not a way to replay it. Okay. I mean, I think I could actually work that into a redeem, actually. Like if I just have something here, and there's just a redeem to turn it on real fast, to turn it off and turn it on. Not quite. I could play with that. Hang on. What was I doing? Right, the Quiet Man. Man, that's a game I'm going to carry with me for a while, to be honest with you. I still don't know how to feel about it. It wasn't a good game, but I had fun with it, ? Hang on. What do I have here in the way of gifts? What are you? You're 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? I'm done with 2 weeks. Unless I vanish for 2 weeks again, and then I need to 2 weeks once again. Oh, here we go. There she is. I knew about this going into the game. I knew about this. Very nice. Thank you to whoever played the bouncer sound effect almost as soon as that happened. Huh? It wasn't even necessary, really, because the guy didn't get knocked over from the character's weight. He just kind of like patted the top of his head. I mean, clearly he cleared the guy's head. He didn't put any pressure on it. He just lightly tapped it gently. It wasn't even a... It's a buzz as well. It's not like a sort of a shaved baldness that you want to, pat. Oh, here's another one. Ooh, yeah. This is when we're going beast mode at the end. Look at that. Oh, yeah, spoilers for Quiet Man. Look at that. Wow. Also, when I was looking at GIFs, I saw some article titles from when this came out, and one of them was, "This game lets you play as an American Kazuma Kiryu." And I'm like, what? Him? Must have been angling for that, that SEO from around when Yakuza 0 was blowing up, I guess. He has a fursona. I mean, I guess it's still a fursona if they have feathers, right? Gosh. I wish they explored what was going on with the bird mask a bit more, you know? There was more to possibly chew on. I mean, I didn't play it in the New Game Plus with the story, but I'm willing to bet it doesn't really spell things out for you, right? I'm pretty sure it's not going to say much at all about this, about the mask. God. That's wild. It spells out that the man is quiet. Man. I mean, there's still some questions that I have. I don't think that the that the watch through with subtitles and audio would clarify. I mean, like, gosh, where to start? The mask thing, that's something that just kind of comes out of left field, and it's so wild to me. But also the girl who doesn't want to sing anymore. Like, I don't know if it was a thing that she was like, they didn't show it, but is it implied that she was shackled to this place and had to perform nonstop? Like, a huge amount of debt, and if she left, people would track her down and she had to stay there and do music stuff? She was the mob boss's girlfriend. That's the thing. Was it unrequited love? Like, it struck me as that I thought at first she was his girlfriend, but then later on I was like, I think that he just owned the club and gave her a bunch of flowers and gifts, and she was like, haha, thanks. You know? You have a lot of questions that need to be Quiet Man answered. I don't know. I mean, I feel there is... Okay. I know there's issues with media over-explaining itself these days. I'm okay with having some questions, but it's just some of the curveballs I would like a little bit more info on. Like the mask, audio is not going to fix the mask. The mask needs bonus scenes, you know? It's not like there's like 2 or 3 sentences that made me go, oh yeah, all right. It's kind of like, wait, there's got to be an origin for the mask. It just shows him talking to his, sitting in the room with his child psychologist, and he's just doodling on the sheet of paper, and his cop dad somehow comes across the magical mask that can give him the dark powers. But the other thing is the dark powers don't... Okay, cop dad, when he's wearing the mask, he's a normal cop dad, right? He doesn't have the black flames. But he still felt compelled to wear it for some reason. I mean, he didn't have the black flame powers, but he really took a lot of beating at the very end when we were like half dead. He had a gut shot, you know? Technically, Dane is the son of the mask. Not green enough, you know? Has anybody ever seen the son of the mask? I have not. I saw the mask once. I think I somehow accidentally saw the cartoon on TV once or twice. Even as a wee baby Geop, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't think this is going to hit a season 2. Wait, how many seasons did the Mask TV show get? Hang on. Mask TV show. Well, that's different. Mask as an acronym, a sci-fi series in 1985. Wait. I'm not looking for Mask. I'm looking for The Mask. There it is. The Mask. 2 seasons. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to pull this up. I'd never heard of this. I mean, this was absolutely the mad dash to create action figures. Hang on. I'll show you. The thing that I find funny about this stuff, whenever I talk about older cartoons and stuff, if I brought it up to my brother, I could bring up the most obscure IP around, period, and my older brother would immediately go, oh yeah, I've seen that. And it's like, dude, you're 2 years older than me. How do you remember all of these shows that stopped it's wild, because these would be shows that stopped in like the mid-'80s. And he'd be like, oh yeah, that was on TV for a bit. You don't remember that, dude? And I was just like, no, of course not. Hang on. Mosk. Animated. Produced by Dick. There it is. Mask cartoon did better than a lot of streaming shows with 2 seasons. I mean, the metrics were different back then, right? 2 seasons, 75 episodes! Man, I forgot about the sweatshop conditions for these shows. Good God. Nowadays you have your 5-episode seasons that take 2 years. Back in them days, they could crank them suckers out. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness gracious. I wonder if I would even recognize this show. Like, the iconography is nada, right? It's got like a Mack truck semi above that, and they're called Mask. Hang on. Mobile Armored Strike Command. Command with a K. Oh, Mobile Armored. Okay, wait. When you say mobile armored, I start thinking of like Gundam. It's like, no. It's got automobiles. That's it. We haven't heard of anime quite yet over here. It just means we have cars. Led by Matt Tracker with 2 Ks. Operate transforming armored vehicles. Sounds familiar. Ongoing battle against the terrorist organization Venom, an acronym for Vicious Evil Network of Mayhem. I really enjoy bad guy groups back in these older cartoons because it was absolutely the whole black and white situation to good guys and bad guys. So it'd be you'd have the absolute nice good boys versus the organization of evil jerk faces, and they're all miserable and they hate each other. And it's like, I feel like these guys are going to splinter apart if we just let them hang around and do their thing for a while, you know? Oh man, Jim. I remember that. Jim had those, that group of girls that were rivals. They all hated each other. They were so mean. With an emphasis on superpowered helmets called masks. Wikipedia, what's a mask? Oh. Noted. Oh my God. I love them.
Our other bros just subscribed for 27 months.
27. Oh, thank you for the 27. How you feeling? You feeling left or right? A or B? I'm feeling kind of B right now. That's a post or an asset, right? Well, this is Theatrical Massive Tragedy and Comedy Mosaic, Roman Mosaic, 2nd century AD. Wow. Absolutely crushing it. Hope they're doing well, teehee. All right. Let me see here. I feel like I had something in mind for next Saturday's stream, and I was thinking about it before this, and it popped out of my head. What was it? I think it's a game I wanted to play through, like a bite-sized game, but I legit cannot think of it right now. But that's probably what we have going on Saturday, provided I can remember what the hell it is. I don't know. My memory's kind of spacey today. Too much caffeine. Thank you for the follow, Shishka Butt. Also, thank you for the follow earlier, and Eurythmia. You should see a doctor about that. Okay, now let me see. I'll just go ahead and we just pop into the Zillow stuff. Now then, let's see. How goes Hooses so far? They haven't occurred yet. House! I can't refund that. The queue is so big, and I'm pretty sure it will crash. That's a funny thing. Hang on. There is an action queue. I will pull the curtain aside and show you this, friends. Because it's based off of how Twitch operates, and it's it's quite bad. Okay, so, okay, hang on. I will screenshot this. I will show you this. It's something that I know will crash an application. I don't know why it will crash OBS, but I've heard some people say if this queue gets too big and you don't flush it out, it will crash OBS if it's running. Now, if you've got, if you're very rigorous about this, you or your mods would probably go through this and hit the complete all in the bottom right. Reject all will refund. Now, you notice how there's, you see this little bit down here where it says 1097 plus? That means we got almost 1,100 of these. You notice how there's a single arrow to the right as opposed to a double arrow? I would have to go page by page to get to the very last one if I wanted to refund that. Yeah, I was like, oh, interesting. I tried doing this on stream once a long time ago, and I was like, wait, it's page by page? I'll get to it later. That's just 20 clicks. I mean, is it immediate? No. It takes like 3 seconds to go a single page. If it was like immediate, I'd be like, oh, mash through it right now, but apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? You know what? Hang on, hang on. What was this? This was... It was the manager down here, right? Okay, okay. Well, I mean, you lost some points. If only there was a way for some people to game the system and get some easy points. I wonder, I wonder. Don't tell me to confirm this.
Barker1 just subscribed for 18 months. Ooh. Or 2 Battleborns.
2 Battleborns, my goodness. We're doing a gamba. Thank you for the 18 and the Prime, Liz. Why does Brian say Lee's Barker? Have I been mispronouncing it? Thank you again. Okay, okay. Let me scrungle myself into the corner. And I will back up and I will redeem the resubs for freebie points.
Subscribed for 35
or slots,
months.
rather. Hitman, thank you for the 35. Brian didn't even do a gasp for your exclamation. Oh my god. Rude. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Is this about where I want to be? Yes. And Rock is... I could scoot you a little. There we go. Always bet on me. Asterisk. Okay, okay. Now then. You got 30 minutes to pick a side. I will do bingo. Now the first house, bingo's paused just because there's a lot of pictures and the stuff I want to show you is near the very end, okay? So for this first guy, just sit back and I'm just going to mash through a bunch of these. Now let me see. We got Hitman, we got Liz, we got Boros, and Autumn, S4. Okay, let me do this.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch. Oh, Pfeffer, thank you for the 100 bits. That hurt. And Tess, 38? Good gracious. Let me see. What did it redeem?
Just
Tech.
for 38 months.
Let me see. I don't know if it responds to rapid clicks. I'm curious about this. I've got 4, so 1. Oh, I've got to do a prompt. Fine. Okay, it's immediate, but I do have to do a prompt. 2. 3. And 4. There we go. There we go. And I should, for the first time in a while, join the game. Aroo. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now then, where is my Edge browser? Oh, that's right. I was looking at the mosaic. All right. Okay, so as mentioned, as I look at this lock layer, there it is. As mentioned, bingo's paused for this house because it's 72 photos, and I don't want you to squint at things that are not too interesting, frankly. It's a pretty okay house. I like the roadway, actually. Nice and gentle sloping. Yeah, that's a big tree. What is that? Interesting. The bark's kind of distinctive. Haunted? Looking like. Still good for rambling story? No, it's not. I'd say so. Okay. Oof. Actually. Interesting. That's peculiar. Huh. I mean, I've seen them do this with like photo frames. I've never seen it with old windowsills. That is bizarre. Huh. Yeah, the entire ass end of the house is showing over here. You gotta pull up them pants, buddy. We're in public. It's doing a bit of a plumber maneuver there. Okay. Interior, yeah, this is old, what is this, linoleum probably? Looking like. Yeah, the house has seen a couple of winters, I'm afraid. Siding's absolutely on the way out. Okay, they used to have some sort of a furnace or heater thingy here. Or fire. I always trip over the exact wording of what specifically you plop here. Now, let me see here. Okay. But you can see this older wood. Yeah, super old. Probably a wood stove. Yeah. Whenever I've looked at that, just because I'm not used to seeing them around here, my brain always rifles through like a couple of different terms, and I'm like, what is the proper thing to call this? Bricked up fireplace. All bricked up on a Sunday, no less. Look at that. I actually kind of wonder, this is an older house that's got that bricked up. That's peculiar. End of the Quiet Man stream, did you ever get the full audio? I mean, I unlocked it, sure, but I didn't watch it. I mean, that's on YouTube. If anybody really wants to. If I get super bored, I might look at it on YouTube. Also, I don't think this is the lens messing with us. Those are some itty-bitty steps. Look at those. Wow. Huh. Interesting. I've seen it, not really worth it. That's about what I'm figuring, yeah. Old house. Oh, totally. Like, I'm looking at this post. This is probably like what is this? This is probably like about would this be a 4x4? Either way, that's a small step. Okay. I don't think it's a 4x4. Thinking about it more. Okay. A lot of fireplaces are bricked up. Huh. Again, this one's not bricked up. This is boarded up. Ooh. Okay. Well then, proceeding forward, bathroom, yeah. Whatever. Ugh. And tiles are coming off. Oh. Is this... Oh, I know what's going on here. This is what happens when you don't have a waterproofing layer beneath the tile here. Look at the swelling. Ooh. Gotta go. Yeah, I had this with my bathroom. Like, technically, the guest bathroom has this as well. It's not swelling, but like the master bathroom, like a couple years ago, I started to notice a slight bit of bowing. I was like, wait a minute. And that's when I called up people to look at it, and they're like, oh, the people who did this must have done a hack job. There's like nothing back here. It goes straight to insulation. I was just like, oh. It was a tiny bit of black mold I had to spray. Oh. Big proper goblin door. Well. So, what else do we have going on here? I'm just noticing a lot of covered up fireplaces, actually. Metronome, thank you for the 30 Prime. Goodness.
Metrognome_143 just subscribed for 30 months.
What the? Huh? Okay. Probably a closet? It's definitely a closet, but I mean... That's peculiar. Huh. Okay. So, attic. the oldest house. And this is an actual fireplace. They've got actual cinder blocks from probably this century plotted here, huh? Okay, okay. Now then, ooh. You do not want to eat that house meat. That's fallen beyond the 5-second rule over there, my friends. Do not touch it. I know it's tempting. You do not want to dry age that stuff. Okay, okay. Well, what else is going on here? Oh, there is a central fireplace. Okay, okay. So, I'm a little confused because every other fireplace we saw was bricked up, and that looked to be with relatively, air quote, bricks. Relatively modern bricks, like these. So that's strange. I guess there was an active fireplace with those we missed. 2 chimneys? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, surely that's the entire house, question mark? We got ourselves garage? A shed? And a secondary building? What's going on here? Actually, what is this? This isn't part of my bit. Oh, it's some sort of a... I see the riding mower. What the heck is this? Like the riding mower is behind this. This is some sort of attachment? I see. I see. A feature-rich riding experience. Oh yeah? Snowplow? Is it? That's freaky. That's freaky, man. Anyway, welcome! Can't show this on TikTok. Woo, boy. We haven't had ourselves a grow-up in a minute or two. Oh my goodness. Look at this. They even got little baby weeds. There's the big ones. Here's the itty-bitty guys. Look at that. They're just getting started. Oh my god. What a big room. Jesus. Does this come with the house? Oh, you. 420 every day? Unfortunately, this is not 420. It's 415,000. This place was so close. I cannot believe they didn't just swing for 420,000. Like 5,000 off. You should have gone for that. Man. It was 420 and there was a price cut. Ooh, maybe. We'll get to the description in a sec. This is the end of it. Here's a little scooter here. Hey. Anything else? No. Horsing. This is for horsing around, I guess? A little small. Carmt? Is that how you say that? That's the last photo. Okay. What is price cut? It had a price cut, but it was by almost 20,000. I was hoping for a 5K. Where is this? Newfield, Maine. Along with a little over 5.5 acres. Oh my stars. Whether you're envisioning a gentleman's farm, a hobbyist paradise, or simply a classic home with room to grow. Room to grow, you say? Well. Well, let me see here. Who did I have next? Well, let's see. Something a little more typical. Cryptids. And they got a dog. Look at him. Oh boy. Well, let me see here. Cryptids. And little guy. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, this listing. people are aware of this one. This is fresh. Little guy seems concerned or has a bad case of FOMO. I feel like they're concerned because they're like, water's miserable. What are they doing in there? I have to stay here to keep guard and watch them. Ah, the sunset. Beautiful. Here's the front yard. You know, I gotta say, little messy. Like, there's not a... I'm assuming this is the front, and the walkway to the front is from the side here. Too much clutter. Too many flags. Yeah, I need to see some of those 72-star U.S. flags I've heard so much about. Shout out to the Quiet Man once again. Man, that game fucked with my head. All right. There he is again. He's got the same face he had at the pool. Okay. What else is going on? What else is in store? Backyard. Actually, what is that in the distance, actually? Oh, that's a corrugated metal rooftop. Okay, so there's a drop-off right over here, I guess. Okay. I don't know what it is. It has a road? I mean, it looks lovely in the autumn. I like the colors. I like the big ol' speed bump in the corner. Does it come with the road? I don't know. It comes with the snow. There's also a bonus dog. Ooh, yeah. New dog just dropped. Excellent. All right. It gets a fair amount of snow. That garden seems okay. Pretty good and temperate most times of the year. Ooh, wow. The frost is settling in. Is this a third dog? I think this is dog number 3. Ooh, good findings. Oh, right. There's a house. It has a bathroom. Yeah. Okay. Back outside. Yep. Snow. Are they still in a house or the dogs? The dogs are back. Both of them, huh? Goodness. Boy. Look at this shaggy little fella right here. Boy. Okay. Pool again? Yeah. I gotta say some tiles are coming down over here. Might want to fix that up a little bit. Baby cryptid? Yes. Okay. Ooh, what's this say? The Eagles? What? My dog digs the Eagles. Okay. I heart doxies. Okay. Go Birds. Okay. Grandma! Wow. Are these Stroop waffles? Wow, she made so many of them. Holy smokes, Meemaw. Does Grandma want to come to the house? Hopefully. She looks happy to be here. There's a mini split. Those are pizzelles? Oh, is that what it is? Let me think. Isn't it specifically like pizzelles are like thin little wafers and stroopwafels usually have like something in them? I don't know, honestly. I've seen the press to make these things. Like, usually there's like a press that you just kind of like, it has a hinge and 2 handles and you close it down and it's kind of like a crude waffle iron and you just put it over like a heat or a flame or something. Squeeze them. Put in the squeeze. You can tell this is a nonna. She's wearing an Italian I didn't notice that. Okay. Stroops are caramelized. Okay. I remembered the only time I've really had Stroop waffles are because of those things they sell in packages. And I was sort of like, is that a brand thing? I don't know. Only gotten them on airplanes, honestly. Yeah? Okay. Got some climbers. I hope you like these. You're never gonna lose them. It's impossible to kill them. A silo. Okay. Oh, back inside the house. Where is this? I don't know. Some sort of a kitchen? Accidentally put their family photos on Zillow instead of Facebook. Starting to look like it. Cardinal! And a lot of birdhouses. I see the squirrels haven't destroyed these yet. Give them time. Damn tree rats. Oh! Okay. Is this a bleeding heart? Or is that usually spaced a little bit different? Where's Draco? Where's Draco? She's the birder around here. Oh, spotted. Boy, a lot of different varieties. And tomatoes? More snow. Okay. It's got crashed. That's a Michal. And it's also got a lot of snow. Seen very little of this house and more of the stuff around the house. The bird's still out there, in case you were wondering. So how much can I put you down for? Because that's the last picture. We are in Uniondale, Pennsylvania. Rose-breasted grosbeaks. 400,000, roughly. Built in 1920. What part was built in 1920? I didn't see anything. I saw a bathroom. I saw a window out of a kitchen. And I saw a pool. There was also a den in there somewhere. Large family room attached to in-ground pool. Yep, propane pool heater. A pool heater? I mean, I guess it's necessary with how cold this gets. So, it doesn't say anything about acreage. Like, there's gotta be some acreage you get with this place, right? It sounds big, but I feel like this isn't... Okay, this is probably for sale by, like, owner or something, because an actual realtor would have populated some stuff in here. I'm guessing this place hasn't been up before. No. This might be that grandma's place, if I had to guess. Like, these folks might have lived here a long time, but it might be the grandma's. Okay. Well. Let me slide this aside. Oh, no. Who did I have next? Maybe you. You? Yes.
Yes, not the...
She making the meatballs in heaven now. God bless. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Property of Hernando. Okay. Got a fireplace. You got, actually, I can zoom in on this with the zoomy zooms. What do we got here? Left to right. You got a John Depp. You have a Jason. That's a cannon, but what's in front of the cannon? What is this? What is that? My brain is drawing a few things. I was like, at first I was like, is it E.T.? But I'm like, no, I don't know. Oh, you got Chainsawman. Boat with pirate. You got Freddy. You got Mikey Milkers. And another John Depp. Okay. They got little collectibles on their fake fireplace. All right. Nice woodwork around the frame here. It's very handsome. Captain's quarters. But that's to the pantry. That can't be the captain's quarters. Oh no. Life on the high seas, just like Freddy always likes it. I mean, technically, life on the high seas is something that I don't think Jason would appreciate. Just, I feel... How would he deal with deep water? I know he went to New York. But that was kind of after we jumped the shark, you know? There's a weird kitchen layout. How do you feel about the lighting? Maybe lighting 2. Lighting 3. He went to space. Right, I remember seeing that. Actually, what are these? What are these above here? Books? Boxes? Let me go back to the first photo before those lights kicked on. I just need to see a couple of these to figure out what's going on. Paris. Curious. I actually don't know what these are. Think they're just Michal's? There's a few fake books I'm seeing. Okay. Oh, action shot! There we go. All them extra blades, all that extra air. Whew. Studying the blade, very impressive. All right. Hallway. Yep. Bedroom with more big blades. All right. I noticed. Bathroom, yeah. Get your grubby mitts out of this picture, you disgusting creature. Doesn't even have the courtesy to use a tripod. Amateur hour. I'm sorry, this room's feeling a little inadequate, honestly. Don't worry, fella. Don't worry. You move air just fine, given the space you got here. The others are just excessive, okay? Besides, this guy could get so much speed, you know? Those other ones, they got to be moving at a crawl comparatively. All that torque? No, sir. Oh, so it's not an apartment. I was thinking we were in an apartment. Monitored. I see. There's a tennis ball. Is there a little guy around here? No, just storage. Oh! Ooh, yeah. Excellent. I was wondering if that tennis ball would mean dog. That's a good buddy. Let me see here. Thank you for the follow, POTUS Barnacle. Welcome to the pet-heavy stream. Not that pet, I mean actual pets, you know. Another one? Yes, sir. It's also got CCTV. Okay. Not enrolled. Okay. I mean, maybe they had break-in issues? I don't know. Oh, golden one behind that. Oh! I didn't even spot that. Ooh. That's gotta be like a golden retriever, right? The coat? The color? Could be. All right. Oh no, I did not start on the first image, tee-hee. Well, let's see. What do we have here at the actual first photo of the house? North American brown dog. That's my favorite distinction for a mutt that you can't identify. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. The front door is kind of obscured here behind the fence line. Okay. I guess if anybody wants to get the front door, they got to go through to Doug's. All right. Huh. Well, what's inside the house? Oh, no! Is that a Marilyn? Is that a Marilyn? I don't know. But we've also got a Lara Croft. And we've got... What's her name from Marvel? Wow. Wow. Well, let me see here. Black Widow, thank you. I could not remember what the character was. Marilyn. Haven't had a Marilyn in a hot minute. Is that Lara Croft or the boss? It's a Lara Croft. I don't know which Lara Croft. I don't know which variant. It feels like she's wearing something that I thought Angelina Jolie wore. But she's video game Lara. I don't know. The one in the snow. I feel like that's an environment she ends up in fairly often, right? From movie. Never did see the movie. Actually, I think I've seen like 5 minutes of it on like a TV channel. I was like, I don't get it. The second movie. Curious. But that's where we started. Brooksville, Florida. 280,000, eh? Okay. Anything about Maryland? Exceptionally motivated seller. That's a buzzword. Somebody please buy this right now. Huh. I'm curious. Is this just super affordable part? Well, it is 1,000 square feet. So it's not a big, huge, massive inside area. Maybe that's a part of it? Gotta catch Florida Man in the act. That weird dude, he's always up to his weird shenanigans. 69.6. Well, somebody was going for a bit. I appreciate this. I'm still mad about the 420,000 missed opportunity on the grow op, honestly. Some Florida isn't that pricey, but the insurance will get you. Oh yeah. Story of my life. Coastal living. Hoo boy. Well, let me see here. Oh, it was built in 2019. Huh. Actually, wait, hang on. Built in 2019. Are we right in hurricane path? Are we right in hurricane country? Hang on. Wind factor. I mean, most of Florida has this sort of thing. Where is this in the general scope of... Oh, yep. There we go. Yep. Not too far from the western coast, I see. Not extremely close, but in the coast of hurricanes, you're getting there. No insurance. What could possibly go wrong? All right. Let me see. Maybe something a bit more typical. Something a little more friendly. Oh! I like this. I'm not too... there's something about the contrast here that I kind of like. It's also got like this nice robin's egg blue. It's very nice. I almost, before this place that I live in now, there was like a house literally a few streets away, and the den had the same color, and I really liked it. Okay. Right next to some water. Where are we? Lakeview, Michigan. Yep, there's the view. What's in that background? That's water. Okay. Well, looks nice. I guess this was somebody's maybe vacation home? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was just... Maybe somebody consistently lived here. I don't know. When I see something on a lakeside like this, I immediately think, oh, that's somebody's vacation home. Well, we got a few things here, friends. We got a carpeted kitchen, first off. But also, take a look at the backsplash on this. This is something I was getting a chuckle out of. It almost looks like cling film, practically, and it's coming off. And it's not just this one spot. Like, you can see over here, you can see, oh yeah, that's coming off. That's coming off, baby. Oh, God, yes! I need more outlets. More! I just love this, where they have, like, an old outlet in the kitchen. They're like, no. Slap an adapter on that bad boy. Immediately grows 6 more plugs. Also, oh. Boy, you got your stiff mashed potato texture up here. Oh. boy, that is a bit of a drippy drip, ain't it? Ooh, boy. All right. Gosh, it's just, I'm looking at this wallpaper adhesive and part of me is thinking like, oh yeah, you have to put this underneath like, you have to put this underneath like a hot air gun to make it shrink or something, right? This is just shrink wrap. Scrape a bit off for Thanksgiving. Ceiling fondant. Delicious. Okay. We have an older washing machine. Older basin sink. Okay. So, assuming this is the master kitchen, I'm already kind of like, Because the older oven range, I'm kind of like, sure, but the kitchen sink, usually, I feel this is like an early replacement. If not this, then at least one of these appliances. So this might be inside the area of somebody's apartment. Not apartment, vacation home. But also, hey guys. You know, this reminds me of something. There is like a high-density rubber you can get gym mats and plates made out of, and it has like a crumb texture. And this is exactly how it looks. Only, I think usually the off-white here is usually a bit more pristine. That's a J, right? That's got to be a J. For a second, I was like, is it just a really fucked up F? Because they draw things weird. Okay, come on. It's even coming off in here. Come on now. Come on now. The gilded F. Goodness me. Let me do two things here. So, Uncentered Fireplace has already been redeemed. I'm going to call... Visible Damage has already been redeemed, too. I was going to do Visible Damage for that wallpaper, frankly. Because this is... wallpaper coming off, or was it just applied really badly? I feel it's got to be both, frankly. Like, this has got to be spreading, so to speak. But also, I do wonder if there's some moisture coming in. It is bunched up near the corners. But I don't know. I feel like I would like to peel some of it back. I'm also just really... I'm really skeptical of the workmanship here, just because the ceiling... There's so much sag here. This feels like an amateur job, frankly. A lot of this. Boy, look at the favor path on that carpet. Goodness me. There's so much shoe and foot oil in here. Wow. One of the guest rooms, question mark? Ooh, they left a painting. It's not Merlin with a sword, unfortunately. Can't have everything, right? Mystery splitter cable? Sure. Carpeted bathroom? Delightful. Interesting. Please do not say foot oil again. It's the skin oil on your footses. I'm actually kind of surprised that the delamination from the wall isn't terminal in here, because I feel like the steam would really upset this. I can see it kind of separating over there in the corner, but it doesn't look any worse than elsewhere. Somebody had a bit of a splash zone problem in here, huh? All right. Well. Ooh, cute. Look at that. Pair of day beds in the attic. Lively wallpaper. All right. Flesh. And this is on the opposing end, I imagine. Yep. Looking like. Bathroom? Yeah, sure. Oh, yes, sir. Look at this. Saving all of them swatches of carpet. Stitching them all together. Love this. This is something from the 70s they usually did, right?
Horvat's gifted
Oh,
Susan
Horvat's,
a
sir.
subscription.
Thank you for gifting our sub to
Horvat's
Susan.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Susan.
Thank you so much.
They have given 29 gift subs in the channel.
Ooh. Goodness. There is a Pizza Hut, though, over here. Breadsticks ahoy. Let me mark this off. Okay. So, what else is going on here? Boy, that paneling. Goodness me. This is a secondary kitchen I'm noticing. Yeah. Okay. Fireplace. Yep. Stairway up. It's big time 70s energy in here. Boy, that's actually a pretty narrow closet. And this is to the back jetty, I suppose. Sure. The thing is I am concerned. Jesus, fish carpet? Oh yeah. I'm concerned about the upkeep. I feel like this place is extremely, we've built it, we don't need to do upkeep unless there's a major disaster going on. So, I see the price tag. It's $525,000. I feel you're mostly buying that for the location, frankly. Limited access. Honeymoon Heights. Lot owners only. Any good rules? Dawn to dusk, use only. Use at your own risk. Huh. No loud or offensive music. Noted. Okay, so they were renting this out for honeymooners, eh? Maybe. It is kind of a big place. Ooh, somebody tore up shop. So, 525,000, Lakeview, Michigan. 74, yeah, totally, it's 1974. Wonderful chalet-style home. Lovingly cared for by same family for 50 years. I see. Doesn't seem too expensive even for waterfront. It's definitely going to need some TLC, you know, and I'm not talking about the TV channel. Interesting. Has this been for sale before? This is the estimate, so okay. It hasn't been for sale before, so this is Calvin Ball logic here. How walkable's the water? Wow. It's extremely safe. 1 out of 10? 2 out of 10? Wow. Not walkable at all. Nothing. Minimalist flood? I mean, I guess the lake doesn't grow that much. If it's like most places, the lake is probably on a retreat that it ain't going to recover from, teehee. Let me see. Who did I want to do next? A little under an hour to the break. So, you are interesting. But you were freaky. I kind of want to do freaky. How's about LM Chastain 1922 drink Coca-Cola? Brew beer. Spurt. City Jail. Oh, you saw that already, did you? Welcome to the City Jail. It has a few treats in here. It's got a... Wait a minute. Huh? There it is. Ooh, these are the neighbors. It does have bear. We're going to get a shot in a second, I think. Really? I know we've got bears. Apparently the pigs have arrived already. Oh my goodness. You already showed us this. Lake Mont. We are in Georgia. Look at him. That's a good bear. Smokey? Wait, why does Smokey have sheriff iconography? Huh? Smokey's packin'? I mean, people have been drawing art of that for years, frankly. Let's be real here. Maybe that's his twin brother. You think it's like a surname? Oh, we got these dual doors. I guess this is more of a What is this? This is more in line with what you'd have for like almost a horse barn, yeah? Curious. Barn door, positive. I'll take it for barn door, sure. It is... Oh, it's already been... Okay, I guess an auto-redeem already got barn door. Are those assless chaps on Smokey? They've got to be, right? They've got to be. I mean, he's... Private home, y'all. I mean, he's the sheriff. He's got a gun. He can do whatever he wants. I'm kind of a sicko because I always spell y'all with Y-A''LL. That may not be correct, but we're splitting hairs about slang. Okay. Stamps! Alright, what do we have inside this place? Do we have tchotchkes, or is this just the front decorative side? Interesting. He's got a bare ass, absolutely. Huh. Okay. It is an older house, so this visible ventilation / duct stuff is it kind of comes with the territory, unfortunately. Relax. Gotta say. Let me see. Already done Seed of Sacrifice, but I'm kind of feeling a face there. Itty bitty little eyes. Maybe a mouth here. This right here, I don't know. Could be anything. Could be a weird mustache. I don't know. I'm not going to draw right now. It's probably broken, in fact. Swamp Thing face? Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. Let me see. So I feel this has got to be Airbnb is what they're doing with this place, you know? Simply because the other places down the road had kind of a tee-hee-wee or small-timey, turn-of-the-century type place, you know? It might be the flavor of this place. Reox. Anything else of interest here, I wonder? Aside from the theming. What's a plane doing here? That's just kind of like fucking with the themes, you know? Was that a get out of jail free placard? I was curious about this. Yep, I guess it is. I can see the Monopoly Man. I think I can see it. I mean, it is an old jailhouse, so I guess that's consistent with it, right? Huh. Oh. Was this two things? Oh. And also, city... Something city... Something? Wow. Man, I can write cursive, but reading some of these fancier cursives, my brain sometimes just clocks out, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Okay. Oh, no! We got steampunk? Also, wait. Really? Really? Okay. Bit odd. That's your plunger? Huh. Toilet paper patented? Yeah. I guess it's better than little things that say like nice butt and things like that. That's actually a good plunger. You can get some real downward force on it. The old black throne, huh? Okay. Washer dryer, sure. Oh. Okay. No whining, crying, outright blubbering, or the likes thereof whatsoever. This is a respectable jail. The fuck does that mean? Cracker Barrel room. Yeah, when you're inside prison, you have to play that pegboard game. That's all you got. Sure you want to put a picture of us next to a toilet? Critical thinking did not go into this place past a point. I'm gonna, even though it's kind of cynical, I'm still gonna go with Strange Collection of Tchotchkes. That can count, I think, for themed places like this. Oh. Maryland! Again? Wow. Why my password behind 10 bars? Alright. So, already seen you. Already seen you. A bit of a bunk room? A bit of a... What's the cuck chair doing here? Wow. Pretty crowded in the jail cell tonight, huh, boys? Classy. Put a picture of Ayn Rand on my toilet wall. Okay. Huh. What else? Anything else of interest? Nope. That's it. Pardon me. Forceful yawn. 720,000 for this tourist trap. 1925. At least part of it was. Spend the night in the city jail with 7 of your best friends? I don't know if I want to go to prison with my 7 best buddies, you know? Renovated in 1922. Let me see. Anything interesting? Don't think so. Oh, right. We are in Lakemont, Georgia, right here. Septic permit for 3 bedrooms only? That's troubling. That's troubling to think about. Sold 2021 for $320. I'm guessing they bought it in 2021 and turned it into this? Let me see. Who did I have next? Flip Yob? Flip Yob. Yeah, it's looking like a flip yob. Maybe something a little less of a flip job. Maybe something a little more real and grounded. Now, don't worry. Don't worry. It's not an artsy fartsy ritzy place. I'm taking you somewhere good. Okay, this guy's coming off. You gotta fix this. Get a command strip up there. Nice shopping cart. Yeah, buddy. Found this out at the Kroger. They don't release them in this color no more. That a John Deere? Huh. Oh, boy. We're in Texas. It's, the Alamo, Texas. Alamo, Texas, not the Alamo, Texas. Okay. Okay. Oh, but we got, AstroTurf back here, huh? Is that the Lone Star? Yep, that's the one. Big pool, you got a putting green? Gosh. Look at the wrinkles. Look at the wrinkles. I haven't seen wrinkles like this since that wallpaper on the lake house. Goodness me. Huh. I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know where in Texas Alamo, Texas is. But I'm kind of like, is this like West Texas where you have a lot of brush? Well, there is a field over there with some curious. I kind of wonder, where is Alamo, Texas? Alamo, Texas, where are you? North Alamo, South Alamo. It's near Pharr, Pharr. I don't know where the fuck you are. Oh, wow. This is like almost right on top of the border in South Texas. Yeah, it's a little suburb just northeast of Reynosa. Interesting. Yeah, it's northwest of Matamoros, so anybody knows that. Goodness me. Huh. I guess it's a little more arid out here, and that's why they've got all of this AstroTurf. Remember the Alamo? Okay, where the fuck in Texas is it? Well, the thing is, it's the Alamo and not Alamo. One of them's in San Antone. The other is not. Clear as day, I feel. Does far have a flock of seagulls? No, there's a second R, I'm afraid. Pool! Outdoor poolin'? Oh, a little chewed up from the elements, I gotta say. If I had a pool table like this that was this chunky, I wouldn't keep it outdoors. Too much of a bitch to move, you know? Let me see here. Pool. There we go. There we go. Well, well, well. I'm sorry, is that a hot dog stand? Could be. Could be. For your hotted dogs. Oh my goodness. That's 2 bingos. Congrats. Champions. Escuelita baby oro. What's this say? Super Danny? Super Danny? Super Danny snacks? Office. Super Danny, Florida. Foot 7 oro. Uh-huh. Super Danny. Goodness, goodness. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, well, ignore the semis over here. Looks like we got a big old parking lot outside, and you have a soccer field. Football. Oh. Oh. That's Super Danny? Is that Super Danny? Over here? Ooh. That's right. This is not a singular little house. This is a place of business. There is a home, though. There is a home. Danny's lair. This is where Danny dwells, I feel. This has got to be where Danny dwells. Oh. Got your Budweiser light? Goodness me. Goodness me. Well, let me see. Is the goat Danny? I hope not. What's that say above the goat, actually? What does that say? Is that... Okay, that's just some mounted thing. That's not like text or something like that. This is, I believe, probably second floor inside of one of the rooms. All right, got some plush stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Another Lone Star. You got them in a set, huh? All right. A lot of big plushies, actually. Super Danny Meat Market Bakery? Super Danny Drive-Thru? No wonder he's called Super Danny. He's got everything. This ain't just Danny's Meat Market. No, no, no. Wow. That's the shitty chain that's a few towns over. This is the big proper Danny, the Super Danny. Does all the Super Danny count as labor of love? I mean, it's more of a labor of business, right? Super Danny Drive-Thru. Ooh, yeah. Got all the gas station stuff. You could hear the, intermittently, you can hear Sonic collecting a ring sound effect coming from the register. Gosh, it's wild how every place has that same thing, you know? Oh. Cayman Jack? Bar? Goodness me. Ooh, did I miss a hoop? Did I miss a hoop? Hang on. Did I miss one? Did I miss a hoop somewheres? Horvatzer? Several shots ago. Ooh, ooh. Was it outside? Soccer field. Did it have hoops here? Oh, actually, wait, that's outdoor sports, so... Didn't I have something like that for... Sports area, right. That should have counted. Thank you. I forgot about that criteria. Okay, well, what we got inside here? That's 4 bingos. Anything good here? Coconut bar? Ooh. All right, all right. I mean, mostly grocery store stuff as opposed to one-off gas station treats. You know what I mean? I mean, I have not gotten snacks out of a gas station in an eternity, but if I did, I'd kind of want to go for the weird one-off stuff. If I just see a package of Ritz in here, my brain's kind of like, I'm on a road trip. Want something a little different, you know? Super Danny count as a name drop? I don't know. We'd need to know specifically who this Danny is within the listing, you know? It could be a fake Danny. Who's this? Is this Danny? Number 10? What's this say? Make it worth it, Texas? Make it worth it, Texas. Is it worth it? Was it worth it in the end, folks? I don't know. We got woman. Bienvenidos. Ooh, super breakfast tacos. Isn't worth anything. I mean, the housing market says otherwise, but it's not that much. Okay. Yeah, Super Danny's probably gotta make some really damn good breakfast tacos, right? Like this isn't like a weirdly geographically out of place breakfast taco thing. This is like right on the border into Mexico. They've got to know how to do good breakfast tacos. Oh boy. I wonder how much traffic this place got, honestly. Also, that spray foam insulation, I'm gonna mark that for house meat. Since it's insulation, that's usually what we count, you know? Plus, this is usually covered up, but some places like this, they just have it open. I don't know. It looks kind of gross, right? What else? This is the drive-thru, right? So you drive through here and you can get drinks. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Onions. Any Zima? Are these Takis? I think so. Wow. I mean, if you gotta... Actually, this isn't a trucker rest stop. What's going on over here? Just storage of semi-trailers? Huh. I was expecting something more over here, but they just have a bunch of trailers just sitting around. Ooh. El Gato Road? South Tower Road. We are on the Cat Road. 1.5 million. Okay, this place probably makes money. Goodness me. Okay. Discover a versatile and spacious property in the city of Alamo. Feature of solid concrete and stucco with a mix of shingle and metal roofing. That's bingo number 5. Let me do auto call. And I should check my bingo card. Where am I? Hang on. Okay. So, let me see here. What number you need? I don't know. Let me see here. Dealer's choice. Let me see here. Anything else in the description? Boy. I mean, it's gotta make really good money. It's entirely functional, I believe. So you could just stock it up and be, bam, back in business as like a big ol'... Actually, there wasn't a gas station out front. If I had to say one thing, it doesn't have gas pumps. Right. I'm actually kind of surprised it doesn't have pumps. Because that's kind of like the big draw for people to place like this, right? I mean, sure, there's the drive-thru. That's super interesting for something like this, but otherwise... Snapchat.com, place Super Danny drive-thru and meat market. Anything interesting on here? I didn't know Snapchat had a website, actually. I thought it was all inside of an app. Closed. Well, dang. When will they have a Wawa on Zillow? I actually thought for a bit that Wawa was shorthand for Walter Wegmans or something like that. It's like they're two chains we don't have here. And it really screws things up because there are people around me who called Walmart Wally World, and some people called it Wawa as well. Language is a fucky thing, honestly. Wegmans is great. If you say so. I have nothing to contest this claim with. So, where are we? 30 minutes to break. Who do I want to show? Lamar Donuts is only open in the mornings. Lamar Donuts. Isn't Wawa a boba shop? Is it? I thought it was like a, hang on. I always assumed it was something kind of like just a grocery store? I thought that's what, I always thought that was what both of them were. Did I get a bingo? I'll let you know in a few moments. I'll get to that, hang on. Spinning of the plates, please understand. Searching for aggravated robbery suspect. That was a hot minute ago, though. It's just now for sale, right? Let's see. I want to show this guy before we go to break. How many photos is it, though? Not too big, actually. Not too big. Okay, you're just like a handful of photos. Let me see here. I'm getting picky. Got your first bingo? Congrats. Let me see. So what do we call 4? That doesn't work out for me. I got a bingo without it. Got him. Well, let me go ahead and choose prediction. Choose outcome. The 20%. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Man, I cleared my cookies and things on this browser, and now everything is forgotten about my prompts. So anytime I do anything on this damn dashboard, it's like, streamer, do you know? Do you want to hear this pop up again? My card masterfully skirted around the bingos and denied you. The bingo giveth, the bingo taketh, regrettably. I will shuffle the prediction away for another evening. I don't feel like double dipping tonight. Your 50 points? You'll never get those back. Okay. So let me get through this guy and see where we land. I'm thinking this guy may be the next and we can get to the break, but maybe we'll go through this one kind of fast. We'll see. Yep. Time for an expensive one. I mean, the last one was expensive, but I mean, we haven't had shipping container in a while. I don't think we've ever had Tech Bro mashed together with shipping container. Don't like this. Once again, judging a book by its cover is paying off well for us, I notice. Where are we, actually? Winchester, New Hampshire. Ooh, big driveway area, though. Oh. How much crypto does this asshole own? God, a lot. I'm guessing all that greenery around it comes with this as well. God, they very consciously made this out of these. That is ridiculous. Yeah, nice trees. Too bad about the house over here. Ooh, wait. Get a load of that dog. And get a load of that dog. It reminds me of the Chihuahua dog, which is regrettably not low poly. It's the same color of blue, though. Ghostbusters. It just popped in there. What just popped in there? Let me see. I should actually... Let me start the next game, actually. I forgot. End. And... go. So... Can I open these? Can I open these? Like, play a prank on guests? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Driveway over here. So this is the main garage driveway. Oh, wow. We're out in the middle of nowhere, are we? Wow. This has to be a lot of land. All these chairs imply the guy has friends, or he's posing that he has friends, which is always how it's always the reality I inject into these, you know? Shipping container count as repurposed? I don't know, actually. I hadn't actually thought about it from that angle. Let me see. Absolutely repurposed? Okay, okay. It's rare enough. I'm cool with giving it that wiggle room. All right. So, I wonder how... Oh, there's a little stage? Huh. Okay. Ah, yes! My lovely view! This whips ass. I love it. Man. Kind of a 2.0 home designer did this. Jeez. All right. Much planning. Well, that's just your opinion. Are you? Man. I wasn't expecting Big Lebowski. I was not expecting Big Lebowski. Like, when I flipped over, I saw the words, but after I read them, I went, wait a minute. Wait a minute. God. That's just a weird spot for them. It's actually a dude. Are we going to see like a whole closet full of like robes that are the exact pattern? Well, let me see here. A stand mixer. Do they know how to use it? I wonder. Mozi. What could it say? What could it mean? Interesting, interesting. They're the only ones that seem to take Big Lebowski and make it their personality. Okay. What else we got going on here? It does say Moshi Moshi. Wow. Wow. Good job. Sniped that one. I know it's how you say hello on the phone in Japanese, but it's like, why is it here? I mean, honestly, a lot of the art here is kind of like filler art, right? Another dog statue. It's not low poly. Okay. Bathroom? Sure. Weird turlet? Oh, right. This is the side of a shipping container here. They've painted over it. You can see the corrugation. That's an expensive turlet. Oh, it's got to be expensive. Because I think it's like I think that's a tankless, isn't it? Oof. Is that just cement? Or is this bad painting? Why not both? Why not both? Okay. Bathroom? Yep. Man, is that a trophy down there? God. It's so ugly. And the fact that this is painted white just behind it. Like, even if you were interested in people seeing this, the white paint back here makes it just difficult to read, you know? Weird Miguel vibes, but weirder. Oh, what's this? I hope we go in there. I gotta know what this says. Just a TV monitor, I guess? Okay. The subtitler, The Quiet Man Like This Place. That is just so baffling. The white text with no outline. That's like one of the biggest ways to piss me off if I'm watching something with subtitles. It's like there was something I saw recently that had like it's like somebody used like Avicent or something like that to do really high stylized subtitles. And there were so many things they did. Like they color coded the person's text depending upon who was talking. And if there was a subtitle for a sound effect, it would be like a gray text as opposed to a white text. It was a little strange, but I was like, I appreciate the effort. And then like a day or two later had The Quiet Man where it's just white text. It's going to be white on white. You can't read this. Don't worry, the subtitle goes away after the scene. You'll never see it again. What? Hello, my name is who I needed to be to survive? Huh? Man. This place sucks. This place sucks. Even got a little shipping container for their nightstand? Man, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Anything else here? No. No. Mini split. Ugh. The shared sink. Gross. That's the Ugh. All right. Anything outside? Oh, there's another home in it. Eh? Gross. Gross. Big fish? Sure. Big fish. The place feels too minimalist, boring for what it is. Was there a cup chair I missed? Oh, there it is. Mark that off. That's a New England pillar if I ever seen one. Why? It's so gross and gunched up. I'm not sure why this was left here with everything else. It's really out of style with everything, you know? Everything is is like immaculate and sterile, and this is here? I'm not sure I understand, you know? Another dog. Oh, are these wine? Are these wines? Okay, wait, hang on. I think I saw... Did I see a... No, okay. I thought there was a knife holder over here that's like that little... That human-shaped dude you put all the knives through that you see everywhere. I perceive something improperly. Another dog. Let me see. Anything else? No. 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 Ooh, boy. 5.2 million. Winchester, New Hampshire. Built in 2024 with 141 acres. Wow. Absolute garbage. My goodness. One of New England's most impressive and premier properties. I mean, it was just built in 2024 and they're already selling this shit heap. Like, I once again struggle to think about this because somebody put some modicum of effort into burning money on a house this bad. And then they said the next year, I'm done with it. And there's so much land. Like, I know it's absolutely a more money than sense situation, but still, that is a lot of money. It was an architect's final for an art class, and now they have to sell it. A pond with a water feature. One weird trick to boost the value of your bodies of water. Just make it spit water. Sold 2019 for $325,000. Holy smokes. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I hope you burned that money. I hope you burned that money. My goodness. Wow. That was pretty cheap back then. I'm actually kind of surprised it was only 310 or 325. I thought this would be like over 1 million smackers, you know? All right, let me see here. Who do I have? The next one's kind of short. Is there a different one I can pivot to and ease into the short one? How many pictures are you? You're 50. Too many. You're 30. You're 30 as well. Oh, this'll work. This'll work. Let's shuffle to this guy. You. Excellent. Let me see here. Come on. There we go. Okay. I like the roof. Okay. Let me see here. Where are we? Kansas City, Missouri. Eh? Okay. Well, they tried, I guess. It's funny. It doesn't look like a Photoshop. It looks almost like a painting or a picture they cut out and just taped up behind the doors. Huh. All right. Well, let's see. What do we got going on here in the den? It's okay. It's nice and inoffensive. It's cozy. I feel like an owner wouldn't get much use out of this room, frankly. Specifically because it's just there to sit in front of the fireplace. There's not a good place to put a TV, which is what I feel most folks would do with a situation like this. That's the napping room. I think so. Ooh, is that a treasure chest? What's going on in there? Why he got plug? There's another one over there. The TV is in the cabinet over the fireplace. Presumably, I guess. I mean, I know the mimics have a tail, but should it be plugged in? All right. The kitchen, though. Ooh, boy. That's character. Looky. I don't know what they're going for. It is quite different. It is a little audible. It is a little loud. Yes. Red on blue. Because at first, I mean, this is red on yellowish orange. I'm not sure I understand what they're doing here with this. It could be improved. Lime green trim on the windows. I mean, yes, after the last one, this is a good palate cleanse, frankly. Huh. All right. Ooh, wait. Starting left to right. Is this Beatles? It might be Beatles. I am the walrus. Goo jaboo. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I had a teacher in high school who was a real big Beatles head. Never could get it, frankly. Got any Beatles enjoyers here? I'm not going to pick on you. I'm just curious. I could never really enjoy it, frankly. Beatles core? Actual labor of love. You know, sure. I'll do that for this. It's a Beatles-themed kitchen. Sgt. Pepper's is fine. Ooh. So they have these murals just posed up around here. Oh, they're on the inside of all the doors. Okay, I wasn't quite putting that together. So all of the inside of the cabinet doors have little paintings on them. Interesting. White Album was my formative albums growing up. Uh-oh. Okay. My system briefly hitched. I don't know why. I don't think y'all saw anything. It scared me for a second. Okay. I thought the computer was about to restart for no good reason. Okay. Can't handle the Beatles? No. Oh. Having a seat up there. Okay. Anything else? I think the main allure is the stuff inside the kitchen. Is that a David the Gnome? The David the Gnome in the shitter? Goodness me. Goodness me. Also, wait. Why they got all this gnome shit right here behind the faucet? Huh? Interesting. Is he taking a shit in an acorn cap? I was wondering. I think I can see it now. I thought he was just sitting down, and I was just like, is he actually going to the restroom? I think he might be. Oh, boy. No, that's a mushroom? You say so, boss. Anything else? Stairway. Sandstone all of a sudden? I don't know where this is. Okay. Got it. Basement, presumably? Huh. I see. I wonder if they... Huh. Okay. Wonder if they mention the Beatles stuff in the listing. Let me see. 220,000 Kansas City, Missouri. All you need is love and this home. Oh boy, that's a lot of text. I can't read all this. Welcome to Something Rare. Ticket to Ride, Day Tripper, Here, There, Everywhere. Little help from my friends. Strawberry Fields Forever. Oh boy. Did a Beatle write this? There aren't many of them left, I don't think, right? It can't be that hard to isolate it. She loves you. Yeah. Don't wait. We can work it out and get you moving in yesterday, sold as is. I mean, this is more genuine than the Big Lebowski stairway stencils, you know? Okay. As is your favorite Beatles song? Let me see here. Sold 2015 for, I don't know, rented. I see. George Harrison's still alive, I think. That many are still alive? I knew that Ringo was still around, unless I had forgotten. Let me see. So, one more, and then we can hit the break. All right. Harrison died of cancer in 2010s. I vaguely remember that, yeah. Ringo and McCarthy are still alive. Wow. Okay. So... Okay. We're right in the middle of the black and white area. Perth City, over there. Okay. So we're in Australia right now. Lakelands Country Club? It's there. Well. 23? 23? Looks like almost like a loading bay. Well, not quite loading bay. Okay, inside the house. Mismatching tiles. Ooh. Gotta clean that up a bit, honestly. A little toasty down there. Spider-free so far. Just you wait. There's gonna be a new freaky, extra scary spider they're gonna discover around here. Oh. Green? Well, that's the kitchen over there. Oh. What's this? Curtain? Ketchup red carpet? Gray wall? And a stage? Oh my goodness. What could this be? The shittiest movie theater you've ever seen? This could be something a little more less harmful. I kind of wonder if this is like a failed YouTuber's place or something, because this... I don't know if this is quite right for a green screen color. This is a little dark, isn't it? This over here, I can see somebody shooting stuff in here. There's a stage with a table. There's a taller stage over here. You have lighting. Gotta say, the sound treatment here seems a little slapdash. The panels didn't even stay glued up here. Yeah, somebody got bored and fidgeted with this over here. Screams Recording Studio. I'm not gonna scream that. Okay. And then somewhere else? I don't know what this is. That window is for recording booth. Yeah, it's right on the other side of this right here. So it's like we're here, and then we step into this room here. And this is presumably another one? That's a green screen area. Okay. Huh. Green screen studio. Store. Family room. Studio. Room, garage, store. My goodness. Paired real estate. So it loops around. I want to see. Franklin Road in Wanneroo? What? I don't know what the "wah" is short for. Wahoo? Let me see here. It said Perth was nearby. Just north of Perth, eh? Okay. So, did I scrub past the price? 2.3 million Australian dollars, I assume. What do we have here? Anything fun? The house. 80s built home, once purpose-built recording studio and residence, as well as substantial commercial-grade shed. Any proper names? Western Australia, buttfuck nowhere? I mean, it's not too far from a major city, right? Besides, maybe you want to be out in the middle of the sticks. Waluigi? Didn't know he was that famous down there. Close to Wanneroo Central Shopping Center. Close to Perth CBD. Oh, that's a different acronym. Okay. What else? Anything fun? I don't think so. Australia, you have Sydney and Melbourne on the east, then buttfuck nowhere for the most of the continent, then a small habitable part in Perth. I didn't realize it was that tight around Perth, so to speak. Website with photos of it in action. Oh, there's some photos here. Yeah. I'll leave that for folks to peruse if they'd like. Okay. I think that's good for break time. Let me see. Let me tuck this away before I forget. Boy, I sliced up this set of houses into a tiny, tiny little grouping. Only had 2 of them left. Now, let me see here. Let me paste these in now. Just in case I have to go through the I am not a bot prompt. All right. And we were in where? So since we were in where, I will leave a little sneaky Wario here. Now then. Is it still working? Are you still working? Hello? I will kill the pre-roll. Crap. Be back in like 5-ish. Go do what you need to. Yeah. I showed you my wah. Please reply. All right. Back in... Actually, let me move this a tiny bit. Words on stream. I will scoot you down a little. And transform center horizontal. So, there it is. Okay. Be back soon. Do what you need to. Woo. I'm going to let words go for just a tiny bit. Give me a sec to pick through the second half. Just to look at the order a little bit. Ooh, readers. Hello. What were y'all up to? Everybody point and stare. I am just coming back from a brief break. Hang on a second. Did my bot do this stuff? You're playing Peak? Did it live up to the name? Thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome in. I am trying to figure out the house order for the second half of stream. Oh. And I'm just letting words on stream take over for a little bit. It is, in fact, Peak. Excellent. Excellent. I hope you had good times. Let me see here. Don't mind Wario. He's hiding behind words on stream. He's fine. He's not that harmful. Actually, this is old Wario. He's probably much more chaotic evil than the current day one. Let me see here. So, what am I feeling for the next houses? Maybe you. How long is this one? Possibly. Relatively short. Kind of weird. You. Which one is this? We'll be going through the houses in just a minute. Just priming the second stack I have here to see who to lead with. I think I've mostly got it in order already. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. All right. Oh, I can put this guy here. And let me see. I think the bottom of this list is kind of stacked. Yeah. That's an interesting one. Okay. Next. Almost ready, folks. Just a sec. Yes. You're the weird grafted house. And what were these last ones that I had here? Okay, yeah. You're definite yes. Right. You're the one where the listing was gone, but I have a photo collage. Hang on. Where is the thing on this guy? Oh, right. Wait, is this multiple pages? I didn't realize. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Thank you, weird website, for scraping this listing for images because they took it down and you saved everything. Even if your layout's kind of shit. Okay. And last one, I'll let it take over for another game. Ah, right. Right, you. Okay, okay. I think we're going to feel around for a bit in the first, we're going to feel around a bit in the first hour here. And I'm pretty sure the second hour I've got stuff to stuff in pretty well. The fuck's a Maynard? Basically a real big slut for Dionysus. Interesting discussion out of context. Dolina. The Idler. Is it not working? Oh, there it is. There was just a fake letter that's throwing it off, I guess. I'm always confused. Whenever it does a fake letter sort of thing, and folks have to actually guess what that word is, and they start throwing out letters, there's a period where I worry that it breaks because people are saying stuff and it's not doing anything, and I'm just like, huh? What is it? Gonad! Always thinking about them nards. And I'll pull up the next house once this game wraps up. Ooh, stretch! Ugh! My word. Well, this is actually a tricky one, isn't it? Usually I'll kick the shit out of these. But I guess this is about where it starts getting rude. Let me see. Aww. Am I able to make a guess? Anything sticking out, Geop? E is fake. Dango! Just after an Australia listing. Oh, that's thematic. Thank you for the nut. That's it. Is that a fail for this game's context? I forget how it judges game overs. Oh. Well. Piss. Piss! Game over. Yeah. Alright. Tuck this away and close the out of this. I can remove this tab. Words on stream, lock this layer. Okay. And properties, yes. Earlier in this week, I maligned the frivolous usage of the descriptor of Hobbit core. This is approaching Hobbit core. IMHO. Now let me see here. That's a hole. That's a door. It's a door into dirt. That's enough for Hobbit core. Some people say, oh, just... I mean, it is really baffling how some people throw the descriptor around. It doesn't have a round door, but it's like... Did the books emphasize rounded doors? It is going into the ground, which is like half of it. I mean, there's some places that say Hobbit core or Hobbit inspired, and it's not round. It is above ground. It is not going into jack or shit. And I'm just like, what are you even talking about? This is more like prepper core. Well, those aren't cinder blocks, right? And this is wooden. That's a miserable prepper, yeah? I think he spends like a page and a half describing the door. That sounds like Tolkien, all right. English profs, right? Goodness. I don't even know how big this place is, actually. So there's the entirety of the home. Right there, eh? Okay. Ooh, wow. Window comes right up to this, eh? I didn't know we had a window on this, actually. So I'm assuming it's this right here. That's what we're looking at. A tiny hobbit home? I mean, hobbits are already tiny by nature, right? So that just works out. Man, where is this? Lyme, Connecticut. Lyme. Any Lyme knowers? Any Lyme awares? Okay. I'm curious about the swamp, personally. Like the disease? Yes. And a picnic basket? I know Lyme's slight difference in spelling. Okay. Oh, we can come inside? Is that an outline of somebody, or is that... Disgusting! Those aren't hobbitses! Those aren't hobbitses at all! And one of them's wearing flannel. Oh my god. Gross. Alright. Well, Bilbo left his home. Humans just took it over. They shouldn't fit in there. Are they? And they are clothed, thankfully. Let's see. I like the wood. It's a lot nicer on the interior than you would expect, right? Like, from the outside, I was like, oh, this place is going to be a shithole. But it's pretty good. There is... That's not a crack in the window, right? Bird poo? Oh, yeah. I see it now. Okay. My brain wasn't parsing that quite so well. Wow, that guy hit it at like an angle. Goodness me. I'm going to do excessive wood for this. It is very nice lumber. Like, this is far better than I thought it was going to be. Right? Would you kindly? Okay. Ooh, there's the Bade. All right. There's got to be like a vacation spot for these folks. It doesn't feel like an Airbnb. So I kind of wonder, it had to just been a guest place for this. A summer cottage, if you will. It's basically a studio apartment-sized home. Yeah. I mean, I really kind of like it. Gosh, that is super well hidden, though. That is super well hidden. Dog in the reeds. Where are they? This photo or another one? Back a pic or two. Huh! Buddy! There he is. Were there any dogs in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? I don't know. I'm petting them. My goodness. That's a good swamp dog right there. Wargs? I mean, those don't count. Them's is ferals. Wargs are not little guys. In any shape or form. There was Gimli? Located in the floodplain, no one can ever permanently reside or live there year-round. Here? I'm surprised you found that, Stern. We didn't get to any real details other than that it's in Lyme, Connecticut. Magical Scandinavian designed sawed roofed post and beam hut woven into the natural setting with 900 feet along the Connecticut River. Environmentally sensitive in commune with nature. This site, with all its appurtenances? I don't know if I've ever even seen that word before, and I like to think I'm a wordsmith. Can liken to an outpost, respite, getaway, retreat, or it could be used as a great seasonal hunting or fishing cabin. Wow. Oh, that's right. I didn't call it little guy. Goodness me. Located in the floodplain, no one can ever permanently reside or live there year-round, as it is not suitable or permitted. I mean, like, what happens when it floods? Did they just finish putting the wood in here and they're like, well, this is gonna be a mess when we're in flood season? That's so troubling. Like, goodness, does it mean that the road to access this isn't accessible, maybe, and it's isolated? Like, is that what it means? Goodness me. Appurtenance is an actual word. Scrabble fucking word. I've never heard of that before. Rat Island! Wow. Not island? That's not an island? Can I zoom in? Can I get some proof on that? Not an island. The label on my map have a lot of people asking about me not being an island. Preferred Oliver's Hole. Goodness me. Listed for sale 2025. You don't miss Oliver's Hole when you're in the area. Not island, actually a peninsula. Well, this is an island, technically. Like this guy right here, it's all enclosed. This is more peninsular, near the Lord Cove. Mink Island. There's Oliver's Cove. Rat Island, my God. A whole island of them little squeakers. All right, let me I think the next tab was... Yes. What was the thing with this guy, actually? Okay. Rat Island's basically Dishonored. Can't disagree with that. I went to Rat Island and got sick. I hope it's nothing serious. Uh-oh. All right. You Scandinavians in chat, how is the sod roofing? Let me see. Your friend is rude staying on the table? I mean, that's just how Wario does. I can't talk him out of nothing. He hasn't gotten into the garlic quite yet in the canon. So at least he doesn't smell that bad. Sinclair? Baby Sinclair? Dinosaurs reference? This used to be a gas station? I don't think so. I'm not sure, honestly. It looks like it could have been. Well, we got a spiral staircase immediately. Not the baby. Never the baby. Actually, eternally the baby. Since what happened in the end, tee-hee. Okay, it still had garage doors. I guess I could see those down there. So repurposed auto shop / garage, question mark? So we got the spiral stairs. You got, okay, repurposed little table here for coffee table stuff. All right. Possible red dino in back. Is it a dinosaur or is it dog? Or actually, is it cat? Might be tiger. It's looking like a tiger. Are the Sinclairs named that because fossil fuels? Honestly, I have no clue. I don't think so, right? Let me see here. Are they one big gasoline joke? I don't think so, right? Like their names weren't puns, were they? Like I know that was a thing in the Flintstones and shit like that, but okay, that's tiger. It was just a cat. So it was a dark cartoon Muppet sitcom. Okay, there's gas station memorabilia right here. Okay. What does this say here? Is that meant to be a J? Geoline or teoline? This is what pisses me off with cursive. Sometimes they do really weird stuff and gets to things like where I'm like, is this meant to be a T or a J? I don't know. Teoline, geoline, teoline. Fair enough. Oh! Yo, check out my hog. Post your hogs right now. Do it. Oh, boy. Okay. So, let me see here. Cursive is for boomers. They forced us to do it back when I was a little kiddo, and it stuck with me. And if I write print, I just can't stand it. My print looks atrocious. Okay. Let's see here. What is next? Fun 42? Huh. Okay. Is that an old... Strange. Is that like a really old compressor or generator? Yeah. Okay. Anything else of interest, I wonder? Oh, there's a kitchen. Right. You got any weird shit over here? Some monks, it seems? There might be a Jesus over here. I think that's a Jesus. Almost looks like a monk here. Then there's the big boy. Yeah, not that much weird shit, but God, we might have a super expensive oven. And this sort of a place? My God. Why would you get such an expensive oven? Ooh. I mean, it's an ankle breaker, but at least they've got warning paint. This is like the big thing with ankle breakers that usually get me is they don't have something visible. This avoided being an ankle breaker. My goodness. Something gas stove. This one gets a free pass. It doesn't count because it's got something that catches your eye to warn you, you know? It's not camouflaged. Well. I thought I saw something. I didn't. Okay. A little strange. Yeah, I'm just underneath the car's ass. Sure. Did they... Strange. This is the car pervert suite. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a shitty bathroom? Cool. Whoa. That is really tall, actually. Oh my goodness. Huh. Well, that's a basin sink over there. So, let me see here. I wonder, is it supposed to be trying to be an oil pan? I don't know. It's definitely a basin, but I'm sort of like, I don't know if it's supposed to be. Right? Yeah, it's just a black basin, it seems. Pennzoil toilet paper. Oh. Over there. That's for holding towels and shit thing, I think, right? Or are these weirdly scented candles and shit like that? Or are those just little metal cans? Oh. I see. Okay. Shame. Body, soul, Sin Street. Yo, where's Sin Street? Where's Sin Street? Just so I know, I know to never go there, right? Okay. This is the spiral staircase we saw. Well, this is actually New Orleans right here. In case you were curious where we reside presently. Okay. Open to below. Well, at least they're open to things. 775,000. It's not on Sin Street, though. It is on Dumaine Street. Not to be confused with Main Street. 1918. Gas station exterior. Oh, we got a name drop. Piece of art in the Bayou St. John neighborhood. Esteemed New Orleans artist Robert Guthrie created a modern marvel of living space. They cleaned up a gas station. All right, so. It was an OG gas station. Yep. Anything fun in the description while I take a drink? Guthrie lived there until he died in 2014. Huh. Did he die in a weird auto accident inside this place, or are we talking like old age? Morning yoga. I'm good. Haunted? Yep, we're in the haunted part of New Orleans. Where is this New Orleans proper? I wonder. Oh, is this just south of the little loopy-loop? Yep. Or not the loopy-loop. Yeah, just south of Lake Pontchartrain. Okay. Right in the center, actually. Jeez. All right. Autoerotic asphyxiation. Well, that's what happens when you sleep underneath the car fixture that we saw before, right? It's the loud killer that gets you, you know? A bit of carbon monoxide from that old exhaust. Let me see here. So, did I want to go to this guy next? Maybe. This one, okay, this one isn't too... this one is a little strange, but there's one thing that I don't understand. There could be something relatively innocent but it's not obvious to me. So this is kind of like I'm crowd searching for an answer on this. Sucking off the muffler. Ooh, yeah, baby. Straight from the car teat. Banana flavored. A little too... A few hues too orange for my liking. Okay. Got an action shot on the fan. You got a flamingo. Oh! A lot of wood. Goodness me. Huh. That shit don't grow on trees, let me tell you. Wow, they even got painting of trees over here, or a photo? Okay. Real big lumber enjoyers. All right. Got a bit of a pelt. Okay. Bedroom. Oh, is that a figure? Who's this a figure of? Elvis? No. He's got the Elvis hair, but he doesn't... I don't know if he's supposed to be Elvis from the clothing. Maybe. Probably our best bet. Huh. He escaped the toilet prison. Prison can't hold nobody. Thank you very much. Oh. It you? It me? I've already done a Michael? I've not done a Michael. It me indeed. Oh, that is a Bucky's pillow. I didn't even notice that. They got the beaver fever. Oh my. Also, wait. That's just a... Oh. Actually, wait. Huh. Got dominoes, and I thought this was meant to be like a bisected like ocean liner, but I'm not sure now. Strange. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh. Got VR? Oh, yeah. Beat Sabrin. Okay. So, ooh, I don't... What? Hang on. This is an unplanned derail. The fuck? See me after class. This sucks. Ugh. And for the VR stuff, I guess I'll do the meme redeem. That is so... Like, I understand what they're doing, but this just sucks. I hate it. I have a derailed nothing. Ooh, future shower? Goodness. Has anybody here ever used a shower that looks like this? Please tell me somebody has. There's so much in here. Like, what on earth is going on? 2 shower heads. I see a mirror here. Something here that could be a panel for something. I don't know. I think there's jets or something over here. Like, I love getting me a shower and feeling like, I don't know, like I'm going through a car wash. It's a decontamination shower. Anybody see the movie Outbreak? Well, at least this bathroom has a passable sink. Wait a second. Actually... Okay, that's not low pile carpet. Okay. It gets close to what's going on over there in the hallway, which I don't know if that's a laminate, but there's a laminate in here at least. Okay, the thing I had a question about. What's going on up here? I think it's... Looking at it now, it looks like that's overhead storage, and you pull these aside. But... Boy, that's weird. Oh, evidence of a little guy. Man. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about... I was thinking, Stern, about it almost being like little jail cells for holding little goblins. and you cover this up, and they think it's nighttime, and they go to sleep like a dumb bird, you know? Let me see here. We've already done excessive wood. Okay. They're like cats. They like walking up high. I'm just thinking about a cat right here climbing on top of this and hopping up and scratching at this or something to climb up. I mean, they have little scraps of string. The cats will love grabbing at that. I don't think there's anything else in here. Like, this is the main reason I kind of grabbed it, aside from some other little things. So let me see. Closet. Yeah. It's stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Implied mirror hell here between these two diagonals, so I'll do that. Do mirror hell. Okay. There's more clothes than I have ever had. I mean, it's a fair amount. I'm honestly surprised at where the... Okay, I guess the shoes are over here. Because I was about to say, I was really curious about the shoes, but they're just on this little storage area here. Okay. View of the kitchen. We actually didn't get to see anything in the kitchen. Oh, this is just enclosed with more seating here. Huh. All right. Well. The ceiling's kind of low in here, actually. Feels a little claustrophobic, really. I don't think it's giraffe art. I think it's somebody doing the two rock-on gestures with their hands. I think... Is it rock on or is it giraffe? I think that's rock on. My sword! Rock on giraffes. Oh, I didn't even see the sword! Le Ernest. Wow. Did Ernest ever get a sword in the movies? He went on so many adventures. He had to have gotten like a sword at some point. He did not? That was a quick reply. I guess we have Ernest knowers. Every one of his films. I must have missed that Ernest Goes to Camp. That was the only one we had, you know? Ernest gets a sword. They made an entire movie named after it. Come on, Geop. Oh, wow. Get a load of that ass. Oh, man. Double parked. Can you believe this shit? All right, fine. I forgot. Is that going to work? It's broken again. Jesus Christ. Stream Elements, you're garbage. Or I'm sorry, Stream Deck, you're garbage. Cowboys? Oh, it is a Cowboys reference. Okay. Oh, wait. Always to be good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Is this a Tennessee State thing? Rocky Top, Tennessee? Okay. It's a school hymn, I guess. Good old country lyrics? Is it? Oh. Parking. There's a fine. Boundary line. Dry erase board in here? I mean, it's a decorative dry erase board, so it probably doesn't... You probably can't even draw on this, but why a blackboard? I'm sorry, did I say dry erase? I didn't mean that. I meant blackboard. Why a blackboard in the bathroom? Like, even if it's decorative, I don't know why you would have that in the bathroom. Love. All right. As long as you do it one at a time, geez. Writing cute messages for you and your partner or something? How about on your massage table? Would you write some sweet nothings while lying on the massage table? Goodness. Oh. Got the hand sanitizer crims. Wait a second. Do they have a closet? A little itty bitty closet sauna? Wow. Get a load of that. Welcome. Home. Home. Huh. Okay. Yep. I guess, might be alumni. Might be an alumni. Not another pool carpet? Yep, that's right. I don't know why you would want to have AstroTurf here. Like, why not just have it as bare cement? Or bare... I mean, tile, I guess, would be slipping, maybe? I just don't like the idea of that, you know? Doesn't look like the carpet is fixed. Oh, no. Oh, no. It tanked. It's got wrinkles. It could probably scoot around. Rocky top. Oh, they got the Whataburger colors. All right. And they... Wait, so they got Tennessee stuff and they got Bucky stuff everywhere? Wait. No, there's a second house, right? Wait, was this... Is this the same house from before with the Bucky's pillow? Yes. Okay. I was about to say, did we get 2 Bucky's in a row? No, it's the same place. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if we've ever seen a Bucky's on here or Bucky's stuff. I mean, we had to have seen a Bucky's statistically on here at some point. But this is the first one that's popping up in my memory. 725? Knoxville, Tennessee. Little too rich for my taste. What's a Bucky's? It is a largely Texas-centric gas station chain. Their parking lots are ridiculously huge. They pride themselves on having very clean bathrooms. It's kind of like a strange phenomenon. If there is a Bucky's, it is the place to stop at if you're on a road trip. But if you're also in the middle of if you're in the middle of nowhere and that's where you live, your community will probably commune at the Bucky's. They're fine, but it's also really good for people watching. Like, really good for people watching. Like, holy smokes. I remember going through there, one second. Okay. Story time. I'm bouncing you on my knees, I'm telling you a tale. Okay, so, I remember I had to stop into a Bucky's for something on a commute to my parents' place. It was a Friday night at like 9 o'clock. And there was a high school team that had finished like their football game stuff at some point that night. And it was like the big post-football game / date night hangout. And it was ridiculous. Like, this was the place to go to for these high schoolers in the area. So it's like I'm walking through there just to get a drink or something, because I had to like pull over, call somebody and do some stuff. And I was like, I'll go inside for a drink. And it's just, there was like an entire high school full of kids running around in there. And the poor people working there were just like, it's a fucking Friday. Gotta deal with this shit again. But it was very interesting, you know? Their chicken sandwiches ruined other chicken from my sis. Not even Raising Cane's can quell the disappointment that was, if only it was Bucky's. Do they do chicken stuff? I mean, they do have a lot of stuff in there, honestly. Anyway, they also sell pillows and mats, you know, so if you were wondering, yes, you can get this at a Bucky's. You can get anything at a Bucky's, really. Anyway. Also, that's the thing is, that they don't prepare you for is how big the parking lot is. Like, it is ridiculously big. Like, we're talking about, it's a pretty decent sized building usually, but the parking lot is like 2 times bigger than you would expect for a business of that size. It is insane. Costco size, big Costco size, yes. And it's just like, oh my God. And it's presumably because they want to allow people in campers and stuff like that to maybe pull over there and not feel suffocated, but it is so big. It's also near the South Knoxville Church of God. So there's that. Anyway, Bucky's. Hi, Wario. So, let me see. Hour, 10 minutes. Who should I goose honk in the lineup? You're kind of tech bro. I'm not feeling this flavor of tech bro. But, maybe some other time. You. I'm Christian and I get mad. I'm mostly chuckling about the caricatures, specifically the ones who have huge amounts of money, you know? Let me see here. Yeah, let's do this one. It's a good shape. Ooh, boy. All right. I have a billboard nearby saying nearest Buc-ee's is 95 miles away. I mean, that's kind of a stretch, I feel. That's kind of a stretch, you know? That's the wrong thing. Hang on. Where is this? There. Why was that highlighted? Anyway. Meet me in the penthouse. Nerd. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Doorway for scale. Ooh, shit. We should have the next Burning Man in the Buc-ee's parking lot. I still feel sorry for the Burning Man because there's like a gas station right near that place where they, like near the site. And like 99.9% time out of the year, there is jack and shit out there. Then Burning Man happens. And it's just like, wow. I'm sure that place makes a lot of money, but it's like, I cannot imagine working there. What is this? Sideways Stories from Wayside High? No, it's the next house, and it could be yours for $450,000. In Philadelphia? I do not think it's a shipping... Well, the dimensions kind of fit. The material does look like it. I think they might have taken the carcass of some. Maybe taken the carcass. At least they've got this corrugation. But this has got to be a spite house. You raise an interesting point. You raise a very interesting point. It could be. Wow. Here we are from the ground floor. Oh, wow. We climb the spiral staircase of the building on the left. Well, it's not on the property. But, you know, I feel this is probably enough for a spiral staircase, honestly. Oh, we've already called it. If we hadn't called it, this would have counted because, like, come on. Oh my gosh. So, 3 steps? 5 steps? Weird. Goodness. So, hang on. I don't know if these are meant to be apartments in here, or if it's just a really fucked up house shape. You know what I mean? How do you live here? Without much stuff, I imagine. Is the home just stairs? No, there's a room or two. There's the bathroom or the water closet. Ooh, look at them outlets. Ooh, let's count them. Uno, dos. Wow, actually, they're all different. Okay, that's coax. That's a switch. These two up here. Another one over here. There's another one to our left. Goodness. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Man, they aren't really perfectly centered. And their heights, I guess their heights are consistent. That's still so many of them. Ooh, they got the cheese grater railing stuff here. Pardon me. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, that's the thing, is there's absolutely not an elevator here. So if you can't deal with stairs, you're going to have problems visiting this place. Now, what is up with this window? What the? Like, do they have 3 of the same size and one's just turned sideways? Or at least roughly? That is so peculiar. Huh. All right. All right. And this is bathroom. Okay, this is stairway once again. Top part swings out, looks like. Yeah, it's about what I was thinking on this, probably. I see a little handle here. Okay. Of course, the HVAC is going to be dire here, as we talked about. God, every room has so many of these things. Goodness. How much shit you got to plug in? Do you got to dim the whole city block whenever you turn on your TV or something? Why is there a light here in the corner? Oh my God. All right. Oh, yes, of course. It's got the airplane sync. Excellent. Another one of those situations, much like Grover House, where I wonder if the person just got certified so they could sign off on their own design. Okay. They have all those plugs on that entire wall. And in the kitchen, they got 2 over here for all this. And then over here, they have 2 plugs for this fucking 2 inches of counter. Why? Goodness. Probably a shared kitchen for students. Oh, well, there's a goblin. There is goblin potential here. Already called Goblin Door, but that's prime goblin spot. Huh. All right. Structural. Metal beam, it seems. All right. Hey, cover that shit up. You trollop. Put something on. Some lame-ass lighting setup. I've never seen Lane. Like, I think I rented it and saw an episode an eternity ago. I've heard how the gist of it is described, and I kind of want to watch it at some point. That's actually something I might do at some point in the future. I have no ETA because it's just going to be a slapdash whatever thing. I've realized in the Discord, I've never really done watch along things. I know some people do that stuff almost weekly, but every now and again, I get an itch to watch something, and I may just start, whenever that happens, I may just have something in the Discord where we just kind of pick through it. So if you see me dumping boosts into the Discord, just imagine it's for me to get the bit rate up. You know what I mean? It's all on YouTube. Some of it has Portuguese subtitles. Good to know. Spent a whole sleepless night watching that series. Oh! This. For drainage. Not a sump pump. The tiny tower is Architects tiny tower. Much to think about, much to discuss. But is Architects in the end? Is Architects for 450,000? Let me see. Step into the architectural marvel in the heart of Brewery Town. I had issues with the English dub because some of the emotion was missing. Also kind of stilted acting works. Ooh, is it one of those weird sweet spots where the dub accidentally adds to it? Mini skyscraper. Hold on. I don't know if you can call that a mini skyscraper. The Utena zone? Never seen Utena either. In spite of all the renown behind it, you know? Of gals being pals and all that. Okay. It definitely feels like a spite house, though, right? Built in 2016. God. Like somebody bought up 6... Look at this. It feels like somebody bought up a parking lot, that could fit 6 cars. And they said, I'm going to turn this into a house. God. Everything bad started happening in 2016 is just proof of that. I think some bad stuff started before then. That's a pretty fair assessment in a number of directions. Ductless? I noticed. The artist made a really big deal that it's folded plate. If your selling point is your stairwell, I don't know. Okay, actually, wait. What's the history on the price here? Walkable. 90. I mean, the interior might not be a walkable 90. Hang on. Sale history. Okay, that's just the initial. Is it just for the apartment or the whole building? I'm pretty sure it's the whole building, right? Yeah, because it's got multiple bedrooms and stuff. It's not just like a unit. Because sometimes in those gotchas, they will say like unit and stuff. Goodness. It is 359 square feet, but it's across multiple levels. So, you know, it makes up for it in the long run. Let me see here. That's big city prices, boss. So, who did I want to pivot to next? You know, let's go to a short one. Since we're piggybacking on a stairwell. Okay. Apparently, originally built in 1990 and 2000, one story was added on top and another below ground. Wait, Stern, do you mean there's a basement, or am I misunderstanding? Hang on. Yo, bridge included with house? Possibly. So, what we got going on here? I do love me a little crosswalk. I do love me a bit of a crosswalk. Free Burge. You also get another weird stairway. This one's got more riveted. Ooh, this track. Ooh. It reminded me of like 3 different songs at the exact same second that I couldn't describe. The sound font. Or I'm sorry, the FM synth range it's doing. Goodness. Got the riveted stairway. Look at that. The Utena sofas. How long are those? How are those good for fainting? They are full length. You could conceivably faint onto these, you know? Okay. So that's the walk across. So does this lead to another unit? Like, what is this gonna do? Is this... Okay, I don't know the answer to this. We might be able to find out, but there's only 20 photos. What do you think happens at the end of this? Do you think it's just walled off? And this is just like a little vestigial limb over here? Walled off? That's what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, so this is near a kink in that. A ghoul gets you? Does the ghoul get you if you turn around? Is it one of those things? Okay. Sure. Kitchen? Yeah? All right. My lemons! What's that sink? What, you mean the one with the elephant trunk? Ah! Look at that. It better have some good pressure. If I squeeze on that handle, it better spray like a fire hose. I want it to scour shit. Boy, there was something I saw on a YouTube channel, I want to say about a month ago. It was talking about this show that blew up during the pandemic that was big on touring celebrity homes. And it was part of this whole thing to... Basically, the celebrity was using it as a vehicle to sell their homes. And they would always make money of it. And it's kind of like it's like a Tommy Tallarico's Cribs, but for people who were actually owned an expensive home at the time. It was effectively a vehicle for them to sell. Yeah, it was a YouTube series. Yeah. And there was a YouTuber I saw who dissected it. And one thing she mentioned was she spliced together a bunch of things that linked them all together. And one of them was just inexplicably, they always had lemons for showing off. And sometimes the celebrity who was there, which would be sort of like, yep, that's my lemon dish. Can't get enough of my lemons. There was an old British guy with weird rich people houses. So let me see. What is... Wait. I'm sorry, is that a shower? I mean, maybe it's just elevated. Maybe it's just elevated. My shower? Our shower. Ooh. Stairs, yes. There are only 20 photos, by the way. We're getting close to the end. Okay. It was a walled off at the other end. Oh, was it? Did we miss that? Damn. Hang on, let me... Oh, wait. Oh! It looks like it is connected, actually. Historic bridge over Staple Street. Open loft. Okay. So it looks like it is still open, actually. Like, the thing that weirded me off, we do have a picture that's, like, viewing right toward this. Yeah, I think I know what picture you're talking about floating. I think it's this guy. I was kind of upset because, well, number one, I didn't understand why it was tapering down, but I was also kind of like, man, it's right in the way of it. I was at a comic book store today, and they had a manga called Geobreeders. What's the plot of Geobreeders? It was not about rock fuckers? Man, they're just squatting on the good names. What is Geobreeders? Oh, of course, there's only one entry. Hang on. First result, Wikipedia, Geobreeders. Second result, Reddit. What the hell is Geobreeder? Hang on. Somebody actually summarized this. So I was looking at Wikipedia for some good manga and stumbled across one called Geobreeders. Seemed kind of interesting, so I searched up. My surprise, can't find anything except 2 OVAs. What does this mean? Geobreeders friggin' rules. It was a series from the 90s till 2009 or so in a world plagued by creatures called phantom cats who can take human form and have spectral powers as well as the ability to manipulate technology. A company called in Tokyo called Kagura Security takes cases to fight the phantom cats. They frequently butt heads with various government groups. Why is it called Geobreeder? There's no geo. There's no breeding that I know of. All right, you learn something new every day. Anyway, you want to take any guesses on the price of this place? Any takers? Whilst I hydrate. Goodness me. Okay, got some estimates. Still kind of off, though. I don't know where it is. New York. It's in New York, sorry. Big money. Big money. This place is on the market for $20 million. Gosh. New York prices, y'all. New York prices. In 2016, it listed for 50? Oh my God. I guess they didn't get any bites and wanted to lowball it, question mark? Wow. I've got to see what the price history is. This looks like it has some data points in here. Okay, let's see here. Tribeca Mansion, architecturally significant private footbridge. Sold and closed 2022. Wow. So let me see. Listed for sale, $50 million. Removed. 2 years later, dropped by $15 million. 2 years later, dropped by $15 million again. Oh, man. They must have had it for a stupid amount of time if they're like the first people to sell this. But also, it looks like they just didn't know really what they were trying to sell here. Jeez. Yep. Big city living, my friends. I worry you. Let me see. We got 50 minutes. Let me see. Ooh. Oh. Maybe. Wow. Okay, actually, this is a pretty quick one. Virginia. All right. Let me... There it is. Whoop. All right. Let's see now. Whoopa. And... The Prince? The Pride? It's either called the Prince or the Pride. West Virginia? This is Alexandria. I'm not sure where in Virginia this is, per se. It could be in a western part of Virginia. It ain't West Virginia proper, though. We may have a gold redeem here. Mark that off. Gold in them hills. There's gold in this fucking place. There's so much gold in here. Oh. Westinghouse electric elevator flyball, circa 1920, 1925. Flyball, it gets cropped off. Oh. Flyball speed governor. I didn't vote for that asshole. Discovered on premises, restored using the creation of the Prince. I was hoping it was going to be called the Pride. I didn't think it was actually going to be called the Prince. Okay. Well, it seems that we're inside of a house that's basically Little Lord Fauntleroy. All gussied up, the Prince. Ooh, my. Ooh, don't let the commoners in. The Prince. Gonna get my shoe prints all inside here. Tee-hee. That's number 5. Auto call. Go. Okay. There's your fire place. Oh, boy. This is gaudy. Extremely, yes. It says new construction. So this must have gotten gutted and flipped, so to speak. This was a big top-down creation, I'm imagining. It specifically says new construction, so. Oy vey. So this is staging furniture. There are not people who've lived here prior to this, I think. Oh boy. So much. Actually, ooh, what is it? It's just a cover for something? Okay. Nice light acorns. Well. What else? Cento! Hey, those are San Marzanos? Hey, Cento's a good brand. Them's good tomatoes. You puree that stuff, add some ingredients, have yourself a good sauce. Donna Hay? New Oud? Oh. Of course they've got one of them freaking pasta faucets. Man, display tomatoes? I mean, I'm going to grab those on the way out. They ain't looking at them. Okay. Why it got a tassel? Okay. Over the range? Yep. They love them little pasta faucets over the range. I don't know. It's like... It comes up a lot. I don't know of... It's kind of like, I wonder if it's more of a parade. That's what I said. I said a parade. Am I mispronouncing it? So, using your accent mark, look at you. I feel like we've talked about this before with the faucet for filling up pasta. Is this one of those things that's kind of like a flex? Like, I wonder if they really get that much use out of it, you know? Thought I said parade. Yeah, a whole parade of San Marzanos. I see this in so many houses, and it's kind of like with the foosball table. Not that the foosball table's a flex, but I'm just kind of like, do they really use this? Really? I've never seen that in my life. That is insane. It's comes up all the time, and I'm just like, am I just not enough of a pasta pervert to enjoy this? No one cooks in that house? Oh no. Especially not since this is brand new, you know? Okay, and that's auto call finished. So let me do end game and start the next one. Go. Okay. I've seen it before at work. It was at a kitchen. That's fair. That's fair. Anything else here? Oh, yeah. The gold shitter. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen one of these in a hot minute. Oy vey. Oy vey. All right, all right. That's a shitload of money right there, let me tell you. Oh. What's up with the... Oh, that's ventilation. I thought there was like a weird kick plate on these. The throne? It's... There's something about it. It just also looks like a very tacky fake gold. Also, like the toilet seat. That's plastic. That's plastic, right? That's not what that you couldn't even get like something gold metallic right for this. The sassy pelican. It sounds like a bar or something. This or maybe like a strip joint. The sassy pelican. It's 45-degree turlet. I mean, it could be the lens. It could be the lens. I don't know. This is kind of like a public toilet shape, though. Okay. Okay. Huh. They got all this room. You got to wash it. So that was something else that was bothering me. I didn't say it, Faces, but I was kind of like, you couldn't put these anywhere else? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's a guest bathroom and they never use it. Yeah, it's the guest bathroom. I don't like the gold that it's made out of in there. Oh, and there's a roof cooling spot. Uh-huh. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, come on, guys. Up here, this is barely any space. Toddler golf, Prackneer. I mean, there's nothing to work with down here. Look at how itty bitty this is. It's ridiculous, right? Walking out on this. Dumb as shit. I mean, look, people who play golf. You got any golf perverts in here? Wouldn't it get boring to have just this itty bitty putting green to deal with? Stop it. I mean, really, come on now. Yes? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, ooh, I could put the ball in these places and work my putting game. Hope somebody falls off this roof? Maybe. Maybe. Anyway. Can't play golf like this. Let me see. I gotta crop myself. All right. Out of the ground. Out of the foreground there, grapes. Ooh, the resolution on those. All right, where is my... There we go. Hitting my nuts on the flag. It's not very safe to do that, honestly, in the long term. All right. Almost there. Yeah? Yeah? Huh. Okay. God. The Prince. This is going to be the one asshole in the neighborhood that nobody likes. 4 million Alexandria. Now, that New York place was 20 million. Now, I know this is still in the millions, so this is kind of like funny money territory for most of us, right? Referred to as the Versailles of Old Town, the Prince offers a once-in-a-generation opportunity to own the Old Town's most iconic and refined residences ever offered for sale. It does have a name. It does have a name. What's in a name? Apparently $4 million. All right. Let that sink in. We didn't have a gold sink. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. First, wait, hang on. First ever 360-degree view rooftop deck with putting green, approved and built on historic residence in Old and Historic District in downtown Alexandria. Like, I guess it's the first one in downtown Alexandria. It's like not the first ever 360 putting green on a roof. Golf perverts have absolutely done that before. It's a lot of qualifiers to claim. Yeah, it's like, I need some citations on this. I think you're full of shit. All right. Let me, Everybody say hi, Wario. Okay. Ooh, I actually should have moved a little faster. Hang on. I was looking at filler houses too much. I should have actually picked up speed. Oh, ah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Look at the roof. Got a bit of a pagoda, almost pagoda thing going on top. Look at that. Okay, a little bit of a bubblegum pink. Ooh, yeah. The hell's this driveway? Neglected, that's what. Where's the sidewalk? It's over here. It's on the left. Oh my God. I love this. Like, okay. I'm looking at the neighbors over here. Like, they've got a rough driveway. You got people parking on the grass. You've got a trailer park home right here. And then right next to it, oh yeah, this is where the mini boss on the map lives. It's just like, man, what the hell? What are you doing here? They just parking wherever. We's next to swamplands. Oh, we're in Florida again. FF14 looking house. Regrettably. Oh, the paint job though. Thank you for the follow, Basilite _ Welcome to Florida? Huh. Oh, that's right. Let me see here. It's a mansion MGS5 where you save Kotaker. That place is so distinctive. It's so hard to get into because of all the boys. God. It's yellow. It doesn't even have the... Whoa. Turtle. I don't think that's a real turtle, though. You can taste this room? What are you tasting? Like banana? Actually, you mentioned tasting it. I am also tasting something. It makes me think of this place in... The town where I grew up. There was a mall that had a food court, and they always made these smoothies, and my mother always got them. And one of them that she got was like strawberry and banana themed. And I'm looking at these colors, and I can faintly taste it. It was very tasty. Let me see. Good ass mac and cheese, yellow. Wait a second. I see daylight. It's called weather stripping, asshole. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's closed. It's not that it's popped open a smidge. God, that's ridiculous. The crack of dawn. Boy, howdy. Oh, drum solo? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we maybe find a Casio to bang out some tunes? There's something bubblegum pink over here. Okay. God, it's a little... So it's the opposite of a conversation pit. It's a conversation plinth? Oh my God. I want everybody in the house to hear me when I'm having a drum solo, all right? Oh, we're just getting a bunch of shots of this, huh? Oh, wow. Is this your office? A slab of glass strewn across the classical antiquity pillars? Oh, wait! It's been so long! Oh my God. That is brick glass, right? Is it? It's not just like a bunch of panes, right? I think I see the texture of the warbliness on the face. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Wow, we almost went 2 weeks. 2 weeks without it. Can you believe it, guys? Oh. An altar with... wait, actual... Huh. Somebody did actual work in here. Hang on, hang on. Big reams of paper, it seems. Whatever it is. Those aren't bolts of fabric. Those are just reams of paper, yeah? Huh. Somebody did work here. Oh, what's this mean? Hey, are there any knowers who could take a picture of this? Or tell me what it is? I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm gonna zoom away from it in a second, so you might need to take a screenshot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh, there's a gun safe in the closet. All right, or Florida. Oh, oh! Oh, yeah. Why are they 2v1? 2v1? This isn't an honorable duel. What's going on here? Oh my God. I don't think things are gonna work out well for our protagonist down here in the bottom right, guys. Out-tubed. All right. Too heavy to move, actually. Leave the old leave it for the movers tactic, eh? Lime green. Bubblegum. Ooh. Looks like a bit of a console where the TV was sleeping for a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anything else? Oh, it's one of those... Oh, is this like an ab master thing? You do these little weird crunches on this sucker? All right. Some clothes hanger, I guess? Yeah, for hanging clothes on, I suppose. Okay. Huh. And stuff. Stuff. Sure. Anything else? I see some sort of sling. Although it's probably relatively innocuous. Fit fan? I don't know about that. Looking at these plates and bars, I feel like this was one of the cases of buying it and never used it, honestly. There's so many little things. So many little things, you know? Like if I had to point out something right here, these older things that have these little stupid leg extension things that don't work, the foam they use for these rollers, they are like so cheaply made. Like these things stop having squish to them super darn fast. And they come off super easy. These look like it's never been touched, honestly. But also a 1-inch bar. That's something else, really. There's a lot of things with that, though. Like, a lot of stuff from the 90s and 80s, fitness-wise, they absolutely do not last. Like, even bars that are well cared for, they look rough. because they didn't build them to hold up to a lot of weight over time. So there's a number of them that'll get banged up and bent and shit like that. They make them a lot better nowadays, though. There's a carpeted kitchen, more or less. There's sink. There's a dishwasher. Into a closet. That's an odd design thing, honestly. Carpeted kitchen or bathroom, yes. Better metallurgy. I feel it's also a lot of it is the designing and engineering of them. There's so many different types of barbells, and they have so many different things going on with them. But also, there is the price point thing. It's like there's some dumb exercises that you can unga bunga with a barbell, and they usually you'd use like what you'd call a beater bar, which is effectively a shit tier barbell, like the barbell that comes free with the cheapo squat rack. You know, you'd save that for the exercises. Like if you wanted to do like power shrugs, which is like dynamic shrugs, they're piss easy, and people will use them for ego lifting. Like they'll say, "Oh yeah, I power shrugged with 495, which is a whole bunch of 45s. And it's because they use wrist straps, and it's just shrugging, and it looks like shit. And it also demolishes the bar. Ego lifting. Just for the sake of being able to say they lifted with a certain amount of poundage. Or at least for themselves. But the whole thing is you can load a shit ton of weight. It is terrible for it. And power shrugs are like... rack pulls are another one. Rack pulls are probably the biggest, I would say, because people will just bang them on top of supports and things. A lot of gyms, powerlifting gyms, if you use the wrong bar, they will kick your ass out. Because there's some things you can do that turbo fuck a barbell. There's nothing you can do about it. Ooh, look at the hood, though. Actual ventilation on that sucker. Anyway. Free weights, one of my talking points. Anything else here? No. Boy, this is such an interesting... Oh, those are blinds. Okay. I thought we were in another audio situation. Is this the third kitchen? At least. There's so many of them. I thought we were in another... Well, those are... Are we in another podcasting room? We do podcasting up here? What is that? What are you? Podcasting. That's what we're going to call it. Ooh, jet black? Carpeted? I'm guessing this isn't where cars live. Who the hell podcaster makes their guests sit in a metal chair? The answer will surprise you. Goodness. Yeah, this must be for ease of access to stuff. You wouldn't drive anything here with wheels. Bad things happen in this room? Undeniably. I would like to know the history of this place. 2008? No way. You're absolutely from like the early 90s. There's no way this place was built in '08. That's bullshit. 4-bedroom plus 5th room without a closet. Goodness. There's no way. This is just... That's ridiculous. This place is easily approaching 40, I'd say. Sold 05. 90,000 in 05. Sold again a few months later? Wow. I know it's been 20 years, but considering what you got here, that's a little bit of a aggressive markup, I would say, you know. I mean, I know you could fit a lot of gators in this bad boy, but still, I worry you. Okay, let me see. I got 30 minutes. Hang on. Which of these? There's a few of these I really want to show. You are a good one. I will save you for next week for the start. You are very long, but you're also very good. I think I have to show you. Okay. And you are... Okay. I'm gonna trim down the end of this block. I have 2 houses. One of them is pretty lengthy. But I kind of feel like I need to show it. Edge bruiser. For reasons. Behold. A bit of a hot topic. Let me see. All the goth. Regrettably, the interior may not live up to this. Behold the mall goth. You just hang outside of Spencer's all the time. It used to be Hot Topic. Man, I gotta say, we've had a few houses today that took their pictures when it was really overcast. Boy, where are we? Greenwood, Indiana. Want the inside to be all pastels? It's all something. Also, ooh, there's brick glass right there. 3 AC units? Oh, wow. Good God. All right. Ooh, water hoops. All right. It is unnaturally conditioned. Jesus. Okay. Wow. Fuck you, suburbia. Wow. Once again, I love situations where you're inside the house of that weird neighbor. So, the inside. I'm kind of covering something up over here because it cropped weirdly. I'm going to zoom in on this. What's this poster for? Murder at the morgue? I don't know. I think it's Murder at something morgue. There's a movie for it. I don't know. Denby would know. Let me see here. Murders at the Rue Morgue. Never heard of it. Guy who's infamously uncultured on media. Never heard of it. It's an Edgar Allan Poe short story. Really? I've never heard of that fucking thing. Actually, wait, that makes sense. Forget I said anything. Okay, something later in this place suddenly fell into shape. I've just never heard of that story, actually. We all talk about the cask of Amontillado and things like that. Ooh. What is up with the... Ooh, you got this fake bling in here? Oh yeah, the telltale heart too. Yeah. What was the one with the galvanic battery that they hooked the corpse up to? That was always the one that stood out to me because it described the decomposition so weirdly. It's like, I vaguely remember it was like the guy hooked up a dying guy with a galvanic battery or something, and they died, and he shit himself and ran out of the room and left the corpse behind and came back like a year later or something. I remember there was also something like he unhooks it, premature burial. Maybe that's what it was. He unhooks the galvanic battery and it dies and decomposes extremely fast. I don't know how much of that is still valid. I may be misremembering stuff. Man. He actually sure loved the premature burial thing, you know? Shit himself? No, it was like, I believe the guy who was told to hook up the battery to the corpse or tried to, it's like the corpse sprung to life or made a sound and it scared him and he left. I think. Because I remember there was this idea that creeped me out of being kicked back to life as like a immobile corpse and not being able to move for a long time because the guy went, oh fuck, and left him. Some Words with a Mummy is what it's called. Oh, I'm probably butchering it, probably. Thank you for the follow, Orthogonal Caster. Got that wolf in him. Look at that. mean, is that just your media wolf? Just hanging out over there? Just actually looked it up, but that's about the story. Yeah, it's kind of like there were some creepy things inside of it, but I remember it being very short. There were some ideas that really, really spooked me. Like, a lot of the Poe stuff didn't really grab me that we went through, but that one I was like, ooh. Like digitizing your consciousness. I don't think it was digitizing, really. It was just the fact that the guy was resurrected and he was effectively just a vegetable until the guy eventually came back and unplugged the galvanic battery. This was still back when they were doing really weird shit. I kind of am curious about reading up on the history of the galvanic battery, just because this is when they were really like... I feel like people had a lot of strange ideas of what you could do with those. Let me see here. Let me see. So, kitchen, it's very well stocked. It's very nice. The flooring, I'm not a fan of the flooring, honestly. I don't like this pour technique. Makes it look like a melty ice cream. But also, this isn't a stuffed... Okay. It's not a taxidermy animal. It is a stuffed animal. I think it's like... This is practically a pillow, isn't it? No, that's got to be taxidermy. The face looks too spot on. Curious. Okay. What else? Look at that. We might have some Poe stuff. Uh-oh. There's also... If I'm lying, I'm dying. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Whoops. Actually right-clicked. So, people get strange ideas about the potential of new technology, the blockchains, the perform transformers. I also think of like 80s movies and also early internet movies where they have weird things. Like Weird Science was one of them in the 80s that I think they just like make a... What was the thing with that? They made... They created like a British supermodel girl. There was a TV series for that for a while. They had reruns on USA. What was I talking about? I don't know. Remember, this is Edgar Allan Poe themed. Download a girl, basically. I think it was like also electricity struck the place they were at. And it brought her to life. You wouldn't download a girl, would you? Well, I mean, a lot of people honestly have. Let me see here. So. I'm a little confused by the taxidermy placement of the lion. Were they moving out? Yeah, the movie definitely came beforehand. Hellions? All right. Ooh, what is this? What's this guy doing here? That's a mannequin. That is a random for a meme. Favorite Columbo original Star Trek treating psychologists as brain wizards? Ooh, look at them busts. I'm sorry, is that a skeleton in like a fro with a clown nose? Is that what I'm seeing here? Also, this on the right, big Ghostbusters dog statue energy. Oh, is it a Mars Attacks? I don't know. The head seems a little small for a Mars Attack. Hang on, I think we get closer. Do we get closer? Well, we do get closer, but not in the way I was thinking. I think it's to our immediate left. Oh, actually, that is a Mars Attack. Wow. Oh. So this right here, okay. That could be a Lost of Us thing, I think. This is very familiar. I don't know what this dog head is supposed to be. It's not the Ghostbusters dog, though. Is this... Does somebody wear this in Game of Thrones or something like that? Is this like is there like a dog night or something in Game of Thrones that has this? I don't know. Avengers or Transformers? This has got to be Last of Us here, right? Okay. Also, wait. Just a guy? He's wearing Sons of Anarchy gear? Oh! I see. Huh. Oh, that's what that is? Oh, it's got the cube MacGuffin. The McMuffin. Hey, dumbass, tie your shoelaces. Let me get that caught in your hog or chopper. I don't know, whatever you call it these days. Oh, what the? Ew! Ew! Ankle breaker, but look at what they did to the trim. What the hell? Wow. Good work, team. Oh, that's an ankle breaker big time. What's the tiny guy? This little guy? I have no idea. I think I see the Ecto-1 right here. I'm pretty sure that's the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. I have no idea what this guy is. Baby, I don't think it's Baby Yoda. That looks more like a ghoul. Is it? Is it, baby? He looks so bad. He looks so bad. Wow. I thought it was like an undead old man because I could see like the back of his hair here. Goodness, goodness. They did that baby dirty. Whoa. Wait, you got a Milkers and you got a Chucky? And he's got his shoes off. Oh. No. All right. Anything else in the media room? I don't think so. Oh. That's not Reaper. That's some skull-face dude. And there's someone over here. That's not the skull-face mask, I don't think, is it? The eye, there's a nose. That looks like Spirit of Halloween, Ghostface from Scream. The mask doesn't look quite right to me, you know? Skullface is someone slightly different, right? Okay. Let me see here. There's a... Huh? Is that Joe Rogan? I don't know. Is it really Joe Rogan, or is it just a guy who kind of looks like he's been hitting the HGH? It sure is. Wow. I think we got an idea of someone who lives here. Oh. All right. Wow. And you got Ouija on your pillows? All right. Something's off with your fireplace. Chandelier missed. Massage table. Welcome spirits. Oh, you Ouija'ing on the shitter in there? All right. Cool. Just keep it to yourself, all right? God. I'm just picturing the scenario of a ghost coming in for a Ouija board thing, and they see the person who's conjured them is sitting on the toilet, and they're just like, "Oh God, are you kidding me?" Would it be a Michael? Sure, I'll call that. I'm starting thinking about the bathroom seance or summoning. I don't know what it is. The spirits are mad in this place. So, I mentioned the Edgar Allan Poe thing. You'll see something in a second. I sped past it. Don't worry. Bedroom. Okay. Actually, that's just a riveted desk, right? Okay. Bathroom. Sure. That's a Splippy. I'll call Splippy. Okay. Bed needs a pendulum. Half measures. Disgusting. So, there's something that stuck out to me here. When y'all mentioned Edgar Allan Poe, I wasn't thinking about it. That's just woman. There's the lion. All the skulls. Is that a... Batman? That's so many Jokers. Is that a Poe action figure? Ooh. Look at that. What are his actions? What sort of action poses can he do? You hit the try me button. He stands in place. Evanescence CDs in here. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, there's something over there. That's what I'm alluding to. Uh-huh. Don't you worry. We get a better look at it. They have a picture of Edgar Allan Poe. I think it's in the next photo or two. You've got the Joker, I think. Sure. We're closing in on it. Oh. The Beanbag Room? Haven't read that short story. They love Ouija. The fuck is up with them and the Ouija boards? Feet? Huh. All right. So they have this weirdly sexy Edgar Allan Poe picture that somebody drew. I remember I was scrubbing through this and I saw this and I just went, huh? Just like, all right. Weird. Very weird. Anyway. Is the house a Poe fucker? I mean, they could also be a toe fucker, honestly, from the foot stuff I've seen in here. They got a Subway sign too? What are you doing here? Why is there a Subway sign near my Spider-Man memorabilia? It's for the footlongs. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. I've already cast it out of my noodle. Oh, you got your Screamman on the phone? All right. The Rue Morgue tattoo? Oh! I kind of like this little cat thing. Look at this. That's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. A little weird. Kind of cute, but I don't know about this. Yeah, I'm looking at this, I'm just thinking of a picture of like I've seen of like a cat biting into a big piece of cardboard like this. Huh. Rue Morgue Tattoo Gallery. Oh, they got letters up here. I wonder what that says. Huh. Whole polycular family is from the Iron Aesthetic. Wait. The Rue Morgue? Oh! We got a Poe Goblin? Oh my god. His head is so massive. It's crazy. A Poblin. Not to be confused with a Poglin. Wow. Good god. I mean, it's just Poe himself. No, it's like the Goblin has an even bigger noggin. I always think of, I'm not a Venture Brothers person because I the long breaks and the periods where I was watching Adult Swim and entirely missed me. But I will always think of the line where Brock was talking about Edgar Allan Poe. He's like, God, look at that. I just want to get that thing into a headlock. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There's stuff in here. You got your stoner over here. Okay. Puddle of Mud. Black Dolly. Yar's Revenge. What? You got your little skull. Not skull, actually. That's just a head. Okay. Now, there's something else. The Adam Stoner Show? I ran a Google on this from just a brief look. I did not get any hits from this. It could be a little more obscure, though. The Rue Morgue Tattoo Studio is closed. I mean, maybe that's why we got all the signs in here. Hang on. When did it close? It closed in October. Just this last October. Wow. Look at this. This is absolutely another pod. Why do we keep finding podcast booths? What did they talk about on here? I mean, this makes sense that they had... This makes sense that they had a Joe Rogan portrait in their den. Like, maybe they wanted to be... Maybe they wanted to be a Joe Rogan thing, you know? Adam Stoner Show is on YouTube. Is it? Hang on. How big of a thing is this? Oh my God, just a couple hundred. They were trying to make it. They were trying to make it. A few hundred views per video. Oy vey. No, the last installment was 3 weeks ago. Episode 11, D for Divorce. Huh. Joe Metheny, True Ass Crime? Huh. Okay. Man, I love people. I love people so much. They sunk a lot of money into this. Oh God, I didn't even think about that, actually. This is actually a lot of cash. Like a personalized sign like this right here. This right here, even if you know a guy, that's gotta be like easily 1,000, right? Because that's neon lighting there. Oh my God. Yeah, the equipment in here too. That's a lot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Is that lower table a coffin? Oh, it is. Huh. Okay. Wow. Collection of tchotchkes? Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. That's ridiculous. She took the tattoo studio in the divorce. Look, she took the tattoo studio in the divorce, but he did get the Subway sign, right? So, I mean, who's the real winner here? I actually don't know who the real winner is. They were in the combination Subway tattoo parlor. There is a 3D tour if you were so inclined to peruse the studio. 1.4 million, Greenwood, Indiana. Oh my gosh. Resort-worthy pool. Say hello to your dream home. Mullinix. Isn't that like a knockoff Mucinix or something? Huh. All right. Built in 2000. Sure. That's a good point. That's a good point, actually, Ego. 3 ACs because it's painted jet fucking black. Oh my God. Well, that does it, I think. Question mark? I don't know, boss. I don't know. Did we learn anything? I'm hesitant to say that we learned something. I think that'll do us, though. Never marry a podcaster. I think that'll work. Don't start a podcast with your wife. Do we have a raid message in mind? I don't think I've raided Chris in a bit. Rich people have no taste. I don't know if we have. Let me see. I'm going to raid over to Chris, I think. I don't know if we had a raid message, honestly. I'd like to slap him with something, but let me see. Was he rich or leveraged? Rip Dan. I think it's Dan Stoner, yeah? Rip Dan, or just imagine sexy Edgar Allan Poe. Rip Dan Stoner Show. We'll go with that. Sure. Okay. We're going to do the thing. I might have something in plan for Saturday specific to, I might do like a ROM hack. I don't know. I may see what's in Mario. In the way Mario 64. But we're raiding over to Chris. All right. They're doing a Trans Lifeline charity event right now, actually. So hitting the button, have fun. Have a good week. I'll seize you when I seize you. Don't start a podcast. You hear me? I'm saying this from a place of love. Okay. Goodbye.